Helps if the mic's down. Hey guys, welcome to Master Gaming VR. We are back in our Tabletop Simulator VR edition D&D 5e game. Myself as Selon Remnar. Last time on VR Tabletop Simulator, we lost a couple of members. So Dawith, our local hero, jackass warlock, decided he was going to try to steal a bag of gold from somebody who stole it from someone else, and he went and got his buddies, and we got our asses kicked. I was held hostage. I was the only man left standing, so I had to. Well, they killed our rogue. The rogue went unconscious, failed all his death saves, and he bled out. Then they ended up catching up to the warlock, and they just butchered him. They surrounded him. They let off a few rounds of attacks, and when he was on the ground, they all just stabbed him until he failed all his death saving throws. So, the warlock is dead. The rogue is dead. The warlock is not going to be continuing with us. Obviously, he died, but he's not going to be making another character, so we lost him as a member. So we're going to be continuing with just the remaining members. And I hauled everybody's dead body, or everybody's bodies, back into the inn. I forced them all to take a long rest by casting sleep on them, and I think that's where we're waking up. So let me join the Discord and get set up.
Tabletop version of
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Okay. Let's do some admin work here. So we lost Dawith.
Yes.
Did he get butthurt, or did he not want to reroll?
He just didn't feel like playing. I figured that's how I
Yeah.
worried about it.
Maybe he felt guilty for getting Flynn killed, or...
No, when he made the character, I didn't think he would last long anyway. To be honest.
Is server up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Popping pills like Skittles over here, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. I have to take like 1,500 milligrams of fucking Tylenol before it actually helps me.
Damn, what's wrong with you?
I have chronic migraines pretty much. So.
Just take a bong load, dude.
Yeah.
I knew somebody once who suffered like almost once or twice a week. He had a what is it, like a seizures?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, and like I remember one day, like I was, because we were in school and we were doing a project one day, and I'm in the opposite room. I'm just like getting stuff ready for the day, and then all of a sudden I hear like this thump sound. I'm like, what the hell is that? And then all of a sudden, someone's yelling me to get into the other room. I come in, the dude's like literally on the ground shaking. And I'm like, all right, you get the teacher, you call the ambulance, you wait outside.
Yeah, I worked with a girl who had chronic seizures, and you know the fucked up part is that work actually fired her because she kept on missing because of her seizures.
Right, well, that sucks. I mean, wait, can they actually do that, considering the fact that... No?
They can, but they did anyway.
Wow. I would have sued. I mean, I understand their reservation, I guess, but the problem is, as soon as you hire somebody, you can't hire them because of a physical ailment.
Right.
We need a bonfire.
We probably do need a bonfire. I don't think I can highlight all of this. I'm going to re-pull this in.
How are we going to deal with the bodies? Should we just cremate them? easier.
There's probably a graveyard here. In fact, I think I might see one, or this might be cows.
Where, right here? The core?
That looks like forest. I don't know. I was thinking like over there, but I think that's just cows.
Yeah, that's a cow, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it from far away. Yeah, can we go? Can we like rewind, and say that I pulled the bodies like over to the end, so they weren't just like sitting in the field.
Yeah.
So that they were
when
relatively
you-
protected.
Yeah, when you take when you get we'll say when you get Haramos and Nord back up into the thing up into the room, you go back out. You look around. You don't see Day with his body, but you see Flynn still sitting there.
We don't see Dallas' body. Did they take it?
You would assume so.
Don't like this.
Mysterious. Let's find him again.
Dawith might now be a recurring villain.
I'd be down with that. What's
I would be down with that. Is that what you just said? That's hilarious.
What was Dawith's pact? Was it the Undying?
I think it was a fiend.
That would have been my assumption. Can we? I want to re-import my chart. I've got some changes because I picked up gold.
All right, let me.
I recommend we should
And if I've got this whole play space, it should be easier.
bonfire the bodies. Or the body.
Oh yeah, we could do like a ceremonial bonfire.
Yeah, I think that would be best because there is, I think, a necromancer or something like that. I mean, the dead are coming alive for a reason, so yeah.
You just need it deleted or just?
Yeah, just kill all of these. I apparently can only do one at a time. No, there we go. Thank you. And I am promoted.
All right. As we left off last time, you guys got into Faladin with Sildar, who ran off to handle some business. You guys stayed for a couple days, I think. Met your new potential ally in Roland. And then
Oh, son of a bitch. Why does it keep doing that?
And then we're oh god, wait for it. And on your way to decide to either help Roland out with the mission he gave you or see what else is in town, when Dawith decided to try to pickpocket a very shady character and rolled really low, and he was noticed. About 20 minutes went by when a group of 8 of them showed up demanded for you guys to hand over Dawith. You guys refused. A battle ensued with Flynn going down, and eventually Dawith giving himself up and sacrificing himself. You guys we have Nord and Haramos unconscious but still alive. Currently in the 2nd floor of the inn. Cylon is had moved Flynn's body, and we now we'll say we bring it back with the new moon, or I'm not moon, the new day happening. You guys are sore, bloodied, angry, pissed off, however you guys want to feel, but it's a new day.
And is our hit points?
Yeah, you guys are full hit points.
Long rest, full restore.
So it's just you 3 in one room.
So we're awake currently, or we're still unconscious?
If you want to be unconscious, if you want to be sleeping, you can. But if you guys want to be awake, you're more than welcome.
I mean, he forced me to sleep, so.
Actually, that only lasts an hour, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sleep only
so-
lasts an hour.
so I'd probably wake up before you guys do. Okay.
Well, I mean, it only lasts an hour, but I would think that since they, were broken and battered and beaten, that they slept through the night.
That is completely up to them.
Yeah, I'm still passed out. I'm probably gonna need to be woken up.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, while they're still asleep, I don't know, sharpen my sword or start, like, cleaning off the blood.
Okay.
Alright, damn it. I'm having issues over here. So I'll wake up and check in on those two and see how they're doing. Check in on Nord State, see if he is recovering.
Okay. You go over to Nord. He has a couple bruises, a couple marks on his body, but he's sound asleep. Nothing's guarding his air or blocking his airway. He's just in a deep, deep sleep.
Okay, I'm gonna let him sleep, and I will go outside and check on the body, and start getting it prepped for burial.
Okay. Roland, where are you at during the night?
Basically, yesterday after the battle ensued, I took some time to meditate, to rest, and then I came back to the Stonehill Inn. I basically just been chilling downstairs by the fire.
I forgot about him.
So, Silent, as you go downstairs, you see Roland just sitting at a table by himself. Not really. Just waiting past time.
There's no one around him.
No.
Firebolt.
It's still really early.
I'm dead serious.
What the
Okay.
hell?
Dead
roll the
serious?
hit. Roll the
Jesus
hit.
Christ.
I'm really pissed off at you. That's a 4. I might have held back a little bit. That's a 10.
As you shoot the firebolt, Roland just ducks
What
up
the
and
hell?
it hits the corner of the Stonehill, and you see the one person's in there is just the barmaid or the bar the guy behind the bar, and he's like, hey,
You
None of that
abandoned
here.
us yesterday.
Nate! If you want to fight, take it outside.
Outside now. You abandoned us,
Jesus
and
Christ.
2 of my companions are dead.
I simply stand up and I walk out the door following. Who am I following? Who is it?
Cylon.
Someone. I'm assuming you're heading outside, right? So I follow you.
Yeah. Did they hear this upstairs?
Nord, roll perception with disadvantage, and Haramas roll perception.
I got a 3.
You are sound asleep.
11 plus perception.
Yeah.
It's 10.
You hear a muffled yell, but you don't really hear anything specific.
Okay, I'm just gonna go back to sharpening my sword.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys make your way outside. The bar, the guy behind the bar is watching you, Cylon, intently.
All right. So we go outside.
Yep, you guys are outside.
All right. I'm gonna punch him.
Okay, roll the hit.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, I gotta stop. Did I hear sword sharpening sounds?
16.
Yeah, that's me. That was
What's
me.
your AC? What's your AC rolling?
My AC is 16.
So it hits. Go ahead and roll a d4.
Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to
Why
make
are we
it
fighting?
impressive.
Because he
Because
fucking
he's
ran
angry at
away.
me.
All right. That's 2.
What's your strength mod?
My strength mod is 0.
All right, so you take 2 points of damage as he socks you right across the jaw.
Alright.
And I'm just gonna fucking like throw my hands down. You're not even fucking worth it. And then I'm gonna go start to take care of Flynn.
And then as soon as he goes away, I grab him by the collar, turn him around, and I just take my quarterstaff and just drive it into his gut.
Honorable.
So we want to get serious with this. Okay.
Well, basically, I'm not trying to hurt him. I'm just trying to get his attention. Basically, I'm not really trying to hurt him because I understand he's angry, and like that sucker punch doesn't really affect me too much. I'm like, hey, listen, all right, I just met you the other day, and you and your friends dragged me into that bullshit, and I saw that there was no chance in hell we would walk out. None of us was going to walk out of that alive.
Do I hear the screaming like out the window or some shit like that? I probably think they're shouting. I'm just gonna say that.
You hear someone shouting. I mean, you can. Yeah, you hear Cylon and them yelling. It's kind of far away because your bedroom's in the back, in the back of the back half and upstairs, and they're in the front lower. You can kind of hear someone who sounds familiar to Cylon yell, but you're not sure what it is.
And I just keep going off. Look, I apologize for what happened. I'm sorry you lost friends. Well, guess what? So have I. Why do you think I travel so much? Because wherever I go, at least this way I can't be hurt again with having to lose someone.
I don't care why you're traveling.
I don't care.
We lost two people because of your actions. You are just as guilty as the people that stabbed them.
Really? I'm guilty.
Alright.
How am I guilty for the problem when your friend got us into trouble in the first place?
He was not my friend. Flynn, I liked.
Well,
Flynn
I'm
is
sorry
dead.
about
His
that.
body is right over there.
Well, look, I
And it is
apologize for
your
being
fault
friend, but for that one
for
dude, I
running
don't
like a
give
coward.
Damn.
Everyone else fought to the last, except you.
Because I have
You are
no
not
allegiance
worth my
to
time.
any of you. Fine.
Does he
You
still have
go
my?
ahead, walk away. Walk away. Because I don't have time for you either.
I'm gonna start making my way downstairs, put up my whetstone, do all that stuff.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
TPK.
What?
I'm not familiar with that. What is TPK?
Total party
Total.
kill.
Yeah.
Oh.
What did you say you were gonna do?
Game of Thrones shit.
Yeah, you put all your stuff away, carefully wrap them up so nothing gets damaged with the items, and you make your way down.
All right, so I'm gonna go take care of Flynn. Set aside his gear, his gold, make him clean him up a bit, and get him presentable, so that we can send him off in a fire or bury him or whatever.
Okay, it takes you about if you want to make sure it's like really exact and precise, it takes you about half hour to 45 minutes to take off his gear and cleaning up everything and and dress him in whatever people are kind of about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock now, so people are up and about and they're seeing you just handle this dead body in the middle of the open, like, kind of giving you weird looks, and none of them stop you.
If any of them linger too long, I will give them a very harsh look back.
Well, I mean, you're and what they
talking
think, they're kind of like defiling a body, like what they think, they're just like, you're just stripping a body, and they're just like kind of like stops and stare at you for a couple seconds and just shrug and just walk away.
Alright, so I assume I made
you made your way before while they were still yelling at one another.
Okay. I'm gonna
And at this
go
point, Nord, you're
silent.
waking up. You're still a little bit naughty, but you're waking up about now.
I'm gonna go head down there. I'm just gonna go meet up with my buddies. Just immediately head down there and go link up with the group.
All right, as you walk down the stairs, you can see the guy behind the bar is like cutting a piece of wood and going to the corner and cutting off the part that Silent had firebolt, and you can see it has like a big black mark with cinders and everything. And he's like, "If you're looking for your friend, he's outside." And he's just like hammering away with a new piece of board on the side.
I just raise an eyebrow. I'm like, okay, all right. And I head outside.
So as you walk outside, you see Cylon handling the body of Flynn, and Karamos just standing guard. Roland's off doing something, I'm not sure. And you just step out and see, just see that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna immediately, without saying anything, and just like start helping immediately, because I kind of almost lost track of remember what happened, because I'm just so out of it, and I got knocked out, and then it all comes flooding back to me, like, oh shit, that wasn't a nightmare. So I'm just gonna start helping him with the body.
Okay. Were you planning on burying him or setting a funeral pyre?
Fire.
Fire sounds fine.
Fire's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, so is there a good place around here? Is there a church or anything around here? That kind of looks churchish.
The nearest place that
there's
they
a
have
Shrine of
church
Luck.
is going to be the Shrine of Luck. It's not really it's just a little chapel, nothing too big. It's not going to be like a major church or cathedral or anything like that. But that's the nearest like holy place that they have. That's like closest thing to have a holy place they have.
Nord, would you go see if they will help us cremate the body at the shrine over there?
Yeah, I'll go find out what I can. It's not me. That's me.
Okay, and then as you walk in, Nord, it's a very, very small shrine made of stones and just, just little stones and boulders. It's go ahead and roll a religion for me.
All right, 10 plus 3. I got a 13.
Okay. As you walk in, you see the symbol of Tamora, who is the goddess of luck and good fortune, sculpted into the stone at the back end of the shrine. As you walk in, you see a young elf, maybe in her late 20, or what you can assume is in human years, probably early 20s, early to mid 20s. And she looks over to you as you walk in, like, "Oh, hello. How can I help you?"
Oh, I lost some friends, and I'm not quite all there right now, so forgive me, but I was just wondering.
She kind of like puts a hand on your shoulder and like, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry to hear that."
I'm kind of choking up right now. I'm trying to hold back the tears, and I just kind of mumble something out. Cremation, gotta like burn the body, and this sort of thing. I can't really get it out.
Okay. She kind of leans in closer to kind of hear what you're saying. Like, okay, we don't really burn bodies around here, but I'm more than welcome. I'm more than happy to help you with the funeral or the burial if you so desire.
I just smile, and I'm just like, so I'm grateful. I'm like, I could use some luck, because we've been running into just misfortune after misfortune. And I was like, how do I pray? What's your customs?
And she kind of looks down at you, seeing your own holy symbol, like, you're a holy man yourself. Don't you pray to your deity?
Can I throw an out of character thing here? Just
Sure.
I think it would be very fitting for the rogue to be buried at the Shrine of Luck.
Very funny.
So just gonna throw that idea in your head, Nord.
And I was.
Do they have a pit they can throw me into?
just a large hole.
I inquire. I was like, do you have any burial like areas that we could bury our friend. He was a worshiper of the luck god. What I forget their name, their goddess's name, but
It's Timora.
Timora, yeah.
We and she looks down and you can see she's kind of like struggling to find the words and we're still trying to rebuild the town and most of it's still in ruins and there's not really a dedicated spot, but we can always find some place that would be fitting to lay your
Perfect. Thanks.
Good luck with your
And,
future streams.
I'm gonna.
I'll catch up
So
when
she
I
doesn't.
get back.
No, she doesn't have any cremation materials, right? That's what.
No.
Okay. I just thank her and I'm gonna head back out to my buddies and relay the information.
He kind of like claps or gently puts her.
K2
hand
Cred,
on
thank
your
you
cheek and is
for the 2-month sub.
I'm
You're
already
awesome.
with you and
Good luck
good
at boot
luck
camp.
in this
K2 Cred,
adventure.
our very own K2 Cred, is going to be heading off to
I
Navy.
just smile.
Navy boot camp, I believe, on
I
Monday.
don't really.
So
I
there'll
don't
be a
have much
few
to
more
say. I'm
streams.
kind of
Make sure
in a down
you
mood today.
wish
Kinda
him
like
well
to
and
get off
give
the
him a good
cheek
send off,
and
guys. Give him a
leave.
nice round of applause
All right,
for
and
anyone
then
who's
I'm
in
gonna just
chat.
head back to my buddies and relay like, yeah, they don't no cremation materials, and and we can possibly bury our friend Flynn.
That seems fitting. I don't know who he worshipped, but rogue and a luck shrine seem appropriate. It's not my seat. This is my seat. So I guess take the gear and we'll put it in our room, and we will take the body over to the shrine. So
Okay.
do you remember what he had? I think it was like 60 gold, a grappling hook.
I don't. I have no idea.
The hell? Why is
What?
there this floating grid?
It's because the map is
No. Like
Yeah,
above-
I know. It's because
Okay.
the map is you could like change, like you can
Okay.
actually go into a Stonehill Inn, but it was very buggy and like none of it was textured, so I just deleted it.
Alright.
I want to mention to Hora too, like as we meet up, like about the miners and those undead, because I know that was like something that was critical, but we put off.
And as you notice, Norda, as you're walking by, there's actually as you come down, you can see walking towards you at a very brisk rate, a very similar looking male. You see Solar walking towards you.
He's a fucking giant.
Yeah, he's huge. And he walks up to the party like, "Oh, hello. Hopefully, y'all got a nice rest." And looks down and sees Flynn. He's like, "Oh, what happened?"
What's not me to do that?
We ran into the local thieves guild.
Oh, you mean the Red Brand?
Yes, those bastards. It did not go well. We are about to bury our friend here.
And he kind of like shifts through his pockets and he's like hands you something in silent. He's like, "Well, hopefully this will help a little bit." And he hands you a potion of healing.
Thank you, my friend.
This is gonna be like the first word I've said since I've came out, or actually since I've been up and being about. I'm gonna say, do you know anywhere where we can get like I don't know, 5 pikes?
But back here at Barthen's Provisions, I imagine.
You mean like
Pikes, like,
you're
Spears?
talking about like 5-foot long spears?
yeah, pretty much.
Like pikes to display heads on, or
No.
pikes to fight with.
Pikes to impale on.
He kind of scratches his chin. He's like, think you'd have to go to the Lion's Shield. They might have some pikes for you.
Good.
And he's like, and he kind of looks around. He's like, did he? Yeah, he did. He kind of looks around and is like, wasn't there another with you?
Yep.
He also fell, but I could not find his body last night.
Oh,
I can
Oh.
only assume either the Red Guard took it, or perhaps his whoever he made a pact with has taken him. I do not know where he is, but he also fell.
oh, that is awful. You can see he's kind of like faded and at a loss of words. He's like, well, well, I didn't really tell you what my
Thanks, K2.
I actually
You're
came
awesome,
here.
and good luck.
And he kind of brings you in close. He's like, I'm actually looking for I've actually heard of these red brands, and I'm actually looking for someone who I think they might have abducted. He's a skilled mage from where I came from, who came over here. His name is Arno Elbrecht. Maybe if you guys can find him, maybe you can we can help him take him down, or
I would very
get rid
much
of
like
these
that.
red brands. Well, me and you both. I'm actually on my way to talk to the town master. If you want to join me after you're done with him, he points towards
We first must care to our friend.
yeah, no.
After
yeah,
after
absolutely.
that, where is this town master?
And he just points to the building, just down the. He just points to the building down where it just
Okay.
south of you a little bit. He's like, I'm heading there now. If you want to, I'll meet you there in say an hour. And I have a meeting set up with him, and we can discuss.
That seems like enough time. One of us will be there, at least.
Okay, fair enough. Once again, I'm sorry. I didn't give you all like a very apologetic look, and nods and just walks away. Walks in. You can see him enter the town master's hall.
Okay, so we'll continue to the shrine.
Okay. As you walk into the shrine with everyone with you guys carrying Flynn, you could see you see the same elf just keeping busy, and she looks and you're like, did you want to? We don't have a spot to bury him. I'm assuming this is your friend.
Yes.
We do not have a spot we can bury him inside the shrine. It's very, and you can see it's only about like 12 foot by like 20. It's very small. It's like, we can, if you, it's up to you, but we can find a spot where we could bury him and pay his respects, but we can't bury him in here.
If you can, do you have oil?
We do have oil for lanterns and whatnot.
Can you get us a little bit of it?
And she kind of like
Why do you need
gives
oil?
you like a questionable look,
We'll just go burn them out in the field or something.
and she kind of
Sounds
like,
very.
and she kind of like just, he's still looking at you like questionable. She kind of grabs a little bowl and,
Ma'am, is there somewhere where we can, where should we bury him? We're trying to figure this out.
you can do it on the outskirts of town, probably where no one would raise too many questions. And she kind of like just does like, she kind of motions towards the eastern part of town where all the near the manor that you can see on the hill. Like, I would recommend in the woods, probably by the manor, if that's acceptable for you.
All right. We could come. Right over here by these two trees. Or did you say somewhere else?
She didn't give you like a specific location. Just said
Okay.
where like no one would really question.
Or like up here under this tree, like at the top of this hill.
Fuck, we can't go. Or were you talking about over here?
What?
It's a fucking orchard.
No,
No,
that's an orchard.
yeah.
He's talking about.
Either here,
Like over
like
here,
right here where my controller is, or like right here between these two trees, using like the tree as a grave marker or something.
So he's like talking up here, over here. You can do it over here. So it's up to you guys.
Priestess, we will bury him in one of the meadows, just a short ways away from here. Would you mind saying a few words? It seems more fitting for a priestess of the luck goddess.
She kind of is like brought back by this. She's like, okay. Did you want me to say some words now or when he's buried?
Would you come with us as we bury him?
And she says, of course, and gives you like a little bow, and you guys head off to the orchard. It doesn't take. It takes about 10 minutes carrying him to get to a spot where you find desirable. You guys,
So right here between these two trees.
yeah. You dig a grave. Only takes you about about 30 minutes to dig a well enough hole. You gently place Flynn into the hole, or into the hole as he would have wanted, and you dig him back up, and as you guys place, he steps up and bows her head and just starts praying this beautiful speech of how as long as about friends and family, about good fortune. It's not always about the monetary values of life. It's about how you spend your time. And as she concludes, she walks up and kneels down towards the grave, and you can see her put something in the grave and just pat it clean, close her eyes, and just say, well, I'm done if you guys want to say any words.
I did not know him. I did not know him for very long, just a few days on the road, but he seemed as though he was a reliable companion. He never ran from a fight, and he seemed to have a good heart. Mildly awkward speech. Insert here.
I say, Flynn, born without sin. Where to begin? He was feared by men, but now his life has come to an end. And then I blow him a kiss.
If I did not know the two of you, I would think that insulting.
You'll never know now. My lips are sealed. So are his.
And as you guys are talking, you look back, and the elf is already walking back towards the center of town, just leaving you guys as to your own devices and with him.
Well, if no one else is going to say anything, I'm going to put my arm on Nord's shoulder, just like a, sturdy, let's go.
My lip starts to quiver.
How about we go kill the bastards that did this?
And I just go, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm getting angry. I'm getting back to it now.
But I'm going to lead us back to the town master's hall.
Okay, you guys, it's a very small town. It only takes you about 5-10 minutes to get back over there.
Knock on the door.
Roland, are you already there?
Yeah, basically, while they were gone doing their thing, I went to the town master's hall simply because since these guys weren't willing to help me with my thing, I thought maybe I could go to the town master hall and see if I could find anyone else to help me there.
Okay.
What do you mean we weren't going to help you with your thing? You didn't say you had a thing.
Yeah, he had his
I
the
did.
old owl well.
No,
Don't
maybe I
get
missed it.
ambushed on the way there.
As you guys are walking back, you can see as you're walking back down the hill. You're headed back towards the main street of town, walking back in. You walk into the town master hall. It's a very comparable to other buildings around. It's almost as big, if not a little bit smaller than the Stonehill. It's packed with a wooden roof with a bell tower at the back. Very sturdy stone walls with a similar white stone or whitish yellow stone that the Stonehill is built out of. As you walk around to go to the front, you see Roland, you see this too as you walk in. A notice board that says in big red, and there's a flyer on it that says in big red letters, reward, and then it says Orcsmere Wyvern Tour. Those of mind to face the orc menace should inquire within. And you see at the bottom it gives a town seal and a signature that's very messy.
What's the signature of? Like who
It's just someone's signature. You
Okay,
can't
you can't
really
really decipher it.
Yeah,
Ju-
it's like
just
it's
a
like a
scribble.
doctor's handwriting. Yeah, it's like doctor's handwriting.
So who was seeing this again? Sorry, I was.
You guys, Roland was already in. He's already talking to the town master. He already saw this walking in, and you, Nord, and Haramos are seeing this as you guys walk into the building.
Okay. So we just walk in?
Yeah, you guys walk in, and as you walk in, you see the elf male walking, already talking to the person, and it is a very large, portly man. In his late 50s, human male, slightly balding on top, kind of have a pot belly, and you see Roland already talking to him. Doesn't look like he's getting much headway with his argument. And then as you walk in, you just to the right and left of the door, you see two town guard that are already that are stationed, just like just on guard, and then you see two in the front, and then 4 in the back, 2 on each side of the guy, and it's kind of crowded. There's people trying to talk to him, and then just to the left, on the left side of the building, you see Sildar kind of waiting for you guys.
So go approach Sildar.
I was like, oh, how did everything go?
He's been taken care of.
Okay. And he's like, well, I did have a meeting, but this the elf decided that his matters were a little bit important, so they took him first. And
Bastard. I'm visibly getting pissed.
As his conversation's winding up, Rolling, the town master looks, he's like, oh, well, I hear your case, and the town is not to the place where we can lend out any more help. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to deny your request for some more guards to help you with your endeavor. I do apologize.
I understand, Master. I realized it was a long shot to begin with, but I thought it would be best for me to just make the attempt nonetheless. But if there's anything else, perhaps there's something else I can help you with. Perhaps there's Are you having any troubles as of late in this town?
And you can see him kind of like shake a little bit now, and like his eyes are darting past, and then you can see like a little bit of like a single bead of sweat is going down his brow. And he's like, no, there's the only problem we have in this town is it's not built yet, and we do have an orcish problem, but that's about it.
Orcish problem. Oh yes, you're referring to the flyer I saw as I came in.
Yeah, that correct.
Well, perhaps I could help you alleviate that problem.
What's going on? I just got back and now Steam's not wanting to start, which is great.
Oh.
You guys are talking to the town master after burying Flynn.
Oh.
Sorry, what'd you say? Rolling.
I said, well, perhaps I could help you with that matter. Could you tell me more about it?
Yes, there's a band of orc that near the Wyvern Tor that have been just harassing settlers weighing up and down the Tribor Trail, and I need someone to get rid of them. That's not going to be easy. I don't expect a man just by yourself to take care of this orcish threat. But if you do, we will pay handsomely.
Are we overhearing this?
You guys are hearing it.
I would expect a coward to handle any of it.
I turn around
And you kind of hear like the people in there like, and you can hear like little murmurs going on.
I'm doing it too. I'm like, ooh.
Basically, I'm like, say what you want. Wait, who am I talking to exactly? Is it Nord or
Cylon,
okay.
the guy who punched you earlier.
Right. I look at Cylon like, Cylon, like, I don't think I actually know his name. It's like, you can say about me what you will, but what happened the other day was not my fault. And truly,
Ooh.
and
In
there
the back of your
are
mind,
times and places to fight.
Maury.
Who is this more you speak of?
Sildar.
I kind of want to ask.
More E must mean more energy. Force bolt. That seems like the answer.
What were you
Who
saying,
is this guy? And
Ross?
I'm pointing at Roland, I guess. Yeah.
Who?
He's you bet him yesterday.
Yeah, he was the guy who was trying to get us to go kill skeletons.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he was. He
I
gave
remember
you.
wanting to kill skeletons, but I
Yeah,
thought
he's
that
the
was
reason why you guys wanted to go kill skeleton. He gave you the quest to go kill him.
Oh, okay.
And we
so
didn't
he's
get along.
kind of-
Yeah, we didn't necessarily get along because when we first met, he tried to take a quarterstaff to Flynn's throat.
Or that was to my throat.
Oh, sorry, to Nord's throat. I thought it was.
Oh yeah.
Only,
Flynn.
That's why I
because
didn't
you
remember.
like well, what's the correct word? It's like you were
Mocked, belittled.
Yeah, kind of mocked me, yeah. And
Gave-
I
gave
just
you a little
did
jab.
you just to make a point.
But I
And his
mean,
point was taken. I was like, holy shit.
I'm just gonna say.
His point
so
almost set him
along
on
the
fire.
lines. I can't remember many things, but only important things is what I can remember.
All right. Well, basically, I was just talking about a short, example at the old.
No, I'm like being purposely.
Oh, purposely, right.
Yeah, offensive. Basically, I deem you unimportant because of your actions.
And I just simply, just kind of roll my eyes and just wave my hand away like I don't care.
Okay, so as your meeting is coming to an end, the guards kind of like usher you back out the door. You can stay if you want.
There's
but
guards here.
Yeah, there's 2 in the
Yeah.
front and 4 in the back. It's not like guards in armor, just like mercenaries that have a little bit of armor. Like they're not like go adventuring party. There's like, oh, I'm gonna defend this one guy because he pays.
town guards.
Yeah.
Worthless town guards.
Yeah, pretty much.
My computer's like fucking dying.
You're
Discord's cut out.
So
And-
go ahead.
So it's gonna take me a few minutes because tabletop sim's like fucking up, and I'm
No,
getting
you're
rid
good.
of
You're fine. So as they usher you away from the town master, you can stay if you want. You can leave. But then Sildar, and then if you guys want to accompany him, you guys walk up, and he's like, and he gives a little bow. He's like, Mr. Mr. Wester, I arranged this meeting today because we all know that the Red Brands are out of control and have been taking too much money from the people of the city. I also know that they might have taken a good. My contact is a mage called Arno Albrecht. They, I believe that they take him as well. And I understand where you're coming from, being a mayor, and he gives like air quotes. You guys can roll history if you want.
Okay.
And he's like, and he says, I know you're kind of intimidated and don't really feel the need to
It was a 16 for history.
Okay, as he says that, anyone who rolled over like a 12, you know that there's no official mayor of Phandalin. It's just like every couple months, people either appoint themselves or have people appoint them to run the town for a short while, and then they fuck off and do whatever they want.
Where's my piece?
You don't have a piece.
And he said, and like as Sildar is ending this, the town master looks down and he's like, okay, well, if you deem yourself so capable of dealing with these Red Brands, well,
No.
you
I don't.
look. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just like, I don't feel capable. I got my ass laid out by those guys. Just like
He kind of looks at. He kind of the man on the bench kind of looks at him. And he's like,
I'm gonna nudge him in the elbows violently. Nudge him with my elbow in the ribs.
and
Just shut up.
He kind of looks at Sildar and sees the obvious scrapes and bruising that he still has on his body. He's like, it does not look like you could get rid of them yourselves. And he kind of like peeks to you guys like, are these the ones that you are employing to get rid of the Red Brain? And he kind of looks back. He's like, well, that was not my first thought, but my main concern is to find Arno. But if getting rid of them would help, then he kind of looks back at you guys, giving like a questionable look, like, are you guys up for it, or?
We have a bone to pick with the Red Brand. If we can harm them in any way, we would take great pleasure in that.
I'm gonna step forward and kind of just stare at him, and I'm say something along the lines of, if you can provide me the pikes, I would be more than happy to impale them.
As you step forward, the guards kind of take like 2 steps back or 2 steps forward towards you, like hey, don't get too close.
And you know what? Fuck it. It's already, people's seen it. I'm gonna like grab my helmet and remove it, and I'll say something along the lines of, plus, what can go wrong? You have a monster of the gods on your side.
As you take your helmet off,
I'm gonna step forward and like put my hands on his chest.
Do that before, as soon as you take it off and reveal that you have no head, and you're still talking somehow, all the 4 guards with long swords and spears aiming at you. And then you could see the people behind, like the civilians behind you, all run and scream and leave leave the building, and then the town master's like, "What in the world are you?"
So I'm gonna, at this point, hands up. I'm gonna step in front, in between him and all the swords. I'm gonna like gently try and push him back to be less threatening, with one hand while still showing my other hand to the guards. He is a friend. He is not dangerous. Not dangerous to good. He is a paladin.
And also, Sildar is like looking at you like, "What the fuck?"
Sildar can attest. We rescued him from goblins. Horamos was with us. He is different, but he is not dangerous to you.
I'm gonna correct you and say, I can be dangerous to you. It's
As
just-
soon as you say that, the guards take 2 more steps.
Would
toward
you shut up? Charisma was his dump stat. I'm sorry. But
And I'm gonna say something along the lines of killing me won't get rid of the red brands or whatever the fuck you're calling them.
he is here to help, and I will personally take responsibility if he attacks anyone in here. I will destroy him.
Yeah,
I know how,
I
and you do
still-
not.
The town master is still staring at you, or almost he kind of staring at your helmet that you're just clutching in your hand, and you're still speaking somehow. And you're like-
it's like it's like localized inside.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
press play.
and he still inquisitively staring at you, like, "Well, I do have to say that since you so adamantly sought to disturb my residence and to disrupt the peace, what we have of peace in this town by instigating a fight with the Red Brands and causing distress and uneasiness around my residents, I am hereby appointing you to the task of clearing out the Red Brand." And he kind of like waddles back and sits back down into his chair.
And upon completion of this quest,
He kind of like waits for you to finish your sentence, like, and
typically when adventurers are given quests, there is a reward or
oh,
payment for
as
their
you say,
services.
as you say quest, he's like, no, this is not the quest. This is a decree. You can either get rid of the Red Brands or leave my town.
The decree
no one
of
or the
a
other.
false mayor who was not appointed to office? Look,
I
Look.
hold the office now, and if you do not like it, and by all means, you can leave.
then we wait another week for someone else to sit in your chair? Look, we wish to help you with the Red Brand.
I wish that you get rid of the Red Brands, leave as well, but
Then
because
we
of-
must
because of
cooperate
him,
together.
because of your friend and the actions of you as a whole, causing unrest and
We are victims
it-
of the Red Brand. Two of our companions are
I
dead.
will wait for you to finish because apparently you hold a higher office, higher title than me. Go ahead.
I am the person that you are seeking assistance with your problem. I am here, we are here, to help you. I believe that you should show a little respect, to earn a little respect.
When
We
did
are
you
here-
show respect for me when you caused a fight in the middle of my streets?
We were
causing
victims.
Causing 2 people to end up dead.
Two of my
and
companions.
That is not my fault.
You have tolerated the Red Brand in this town. You have done nothing that I can see to stop them. How is it not your fault?
None of us have ended up dead. You're the
No,
ones
you-
that wanted to pick a fight, and you were the ones that 2 of them ended up dead. And now, I do so think that the Red Brands will now increase the money that they take from us and my citizens because of the actions that you
Because you allow
so
it.
adamantly did yesterday.
How many guards are in here? There are 4 guards in here. How many other guards are in this town?
Quick question: who's talking to the town master right now?
Cylon.
Cylon. All right. As he's saying this, I walk up to Cylon, and I know he's pissed off at me. Like, listen to me, my friend, or whatever you want, how you want to think of it. My enemy, then. He is not going to respond to you in kind at all. He's just going to keep you running around in circles. Right now, what do you want? You want to go after these guys? Yes or no?
Those responsible for my friend's death will suffer.
Then let's take care of that, because right now, he will not give you anything. Right now, what do you care more about? Money or revenge for your friend?
We will settle
town
this
master
later.
The town master sits back and like interlaces his fingers, watching this interaction occur.
I literally was doing that same exact thing when you said that. I literally just did that.
Scum, as I say, and I'm gonna stomp out of the town master's hall.
Okay. As you guys are leaving the town, or as one second.
Where are the red brands?
I'm hoping Sildar will get that information for us. We did not make a good impression there.
Didn't the sleeping giant have something going on with it?
Well, I know that,
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
but I haven't said anything about it yet.
Oh, okay. I thought
I
you
was
did.
going to in a minute. So are we like all outside of the hall now? What's going on?
So as you guys are leaving, you see a tiefling male leaning against the fences that interlace or that are along the sides of the road. And Shady, if you want to go ahead and introduce your character.
Hey, that's me. God, my voice is raspy. Oh no. Alright. Well, first off,
As you're sitting there, you see Hiramos walking out, just a giant hulk of a person.
Did he put his head back on?
Yeah, of course I did.
Okay, just checking.
I showed
And the door was open, so you heard all of this talking about the red brands and getting rid of them.
so I heard you wanted to get into the Red Brand's hideout.
This is true.
Alright. Well, I may know someone how to get it. Someone who knows how to get in.
Who is that?
I believe his name was Colleen Alderleaf. Her name, because I was not messaged this. Do we know where this lady is?
Yeah, she runs the orchard.
Alright. This lady is near the orchard. I can take you to her if you want.
Your assistance would be appreciated.
And as you're looking at him, it's a tiefling male, and you've seen tieflings, I'm assuming, in passing. This one, the only weird thing about him is that he just has a boa constrictor, all like on his neck and then looping around his arm.
He has a boa constrictor?
Yeah, it's a big ass snake that's
Yeah,
just
wait.
Yeah, no,
resting
no,
on his
yeah.
arm, on his body.
Till it starts choking him one day because he forgot to feed it or some shit. That'd be great.
I'm
Oh,
just gonna like stand still and pretend he doesn't see me because I'm terrified of that guy. You know, like if his eyesight's based on movement, I'm assuming. So I'm just gonna
What
like
the hell?
still.
And so where's the
I'm
orchid?
just gonna step forward and ask, why the hell does he have a snake?
This is Marley. She's very nice.
It's a snake. I don't care. Just why?
I'm gonna lean forward and pet Marley's head.
See, Marley likes Cylon. I don't know what you guys are doing.
I think the snake would sense what I am. Like,
No, I can't.
it can't.
I mean, it's blind sense, so probably only knows you're
Although
there.
it's magically created, technically, it doesn't.
So this is a familiar and not a.
No, it's a. For some reason, when they made the ranger class, they say if you pick the beastmaster or you have a snake, that you create it out of like herbs and like 50 gold worth of shit, but like as soon as it's a real snake. Like I don't get it.
It's a magically created real snake.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I don't get it, but
Sounds like dark
Congrats!
magic to me.
You can summon life, and the cleric can't.
Holy shit, that's big.
Oh hey,
Hey, easy.
Ow,
I can
hey.
do things.
that was in my face. Hey Morley.
You know the best thing about this? If it bites me, I'm fucking fine. Sucks for you guys.
It's not poisonous. It's constrictor snake.
So it'll crush you.
Alright, so where's this orchid?
it's
Over there.
yeah. Northeast.
Alright.
Is that the Eldath?
Follow me.
Oh,
I'll show you to it.
I'm gonna turn to Roland and say, "You are welcome to come along,
You
but I don't
are
trust you.
welcome
If you
to
cause
company house, as he says through gritty teeth.
if you cause the harm of anyone else in this party, I will kill you."
What is this?
And then I'm gonna walk off
Oh,
and
that's
follow the tiefling.
It's just a giant fish.
Yeah, it's a giant like a manta ray
Hey,
Jesus Christ.
with the one eye. I think's
What
cool.
the fuck?
it's an angler manta ray, and it disappeared. Okay,
Yeah,
so we're
so you
going
guys-
to
Yeah.
the thing, the
Yeah.
stuff with the other stuff.
Actually, I lied. It's over here.
Aha.
Fuck off.
Someone's calling.
Hey, I gotta restart my computer real quick, so just like fill me in what I miss. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Alright.
You missed a riveting phone call from whoever that was.
Yeah. So it's actually the farm is over here. That's my bad.
Alright.
So do
I'm
we
sort of walking to the orchid. Not sure if they're following or not.
well, we can tell that this guy's a ranger at a glance.
Yeah, he has a bow and shit like that.
Okay, I'm gonna give him the crowbar and the grappling hook because I can't use it. So, the crowbar and grappling hook that we got off Lynn's body.
Why, thanks, stranger. Not sure why you're giving me this.
I can't use it. You look like you would be able to use it better than anyone else in the party.
It's a crowbar. You just use strength.
I have no
Dang.
strength.
You fucking.
Aha! My strength is -1.
Oh well, then fuck you. I just give you the grappling hook.
Just give me the
Oh,
crowbar.
and I'll give what's his name Ramos the crowbar. I don't know. It's a freaking roguey thing. I figured the roguey-ish character would use it.
Who says I can't be a rogue?
You could be.
Just-
So I was giving
just
you the
one.
grappling hook and the fucking crowbar. You looked like it was appropriate for you.
Alright, so as you guys make your way down to the farm, getting up to the farm, it's a pretty modest farm. It's not too big, not too small. You see in the front a little boy, maybe 8 years old, blonde hair, halfling boy, so he's real small, he's real tiny. And then as he sees you, he kind of like gets spooked and runs inside. And as you walk up, what's your character's name anyway?
Is this the
Orquas.
elderly farm that we're going to?
Orquas? Are you? Okay, Orquas.
Yep.
Like, you hate me, don't you?
What?
All right.
Nah, I
Alright.
just translated words into infernal. I think that was the main word.
You son of a bitch.
Or Gaz, O-R-A-G-A-Z.
I'm just gonna call you
No.
Orgy.
Yes, orgy.
Change my character name.
So as the boy runs inside, stepping out, it's a halfling female, what looks like in her early 30s, late 20s. Hair's in a bun, wearing overalls. Sees you Orquaz.
Just call me Orgy.
I'm just gonna no. I'm not calling you Orgy. That was a joke. and she kind of like kind of gives you like a knowing wave, and just like waits for you guys to walk up to her.
All right, I'm gonna start walking up to her. I don't know where she is, but
She's just standing in front of the farmhouse.
why hello.
As we
These people
are
need
following.
to know how to get into the big kahuna.
The big.
She kind of looks at you like, okay.
The red bread. Off.
Which
she
which
kinda, like,
which farm is it? Is it the Elderleaf?
The olive, yeah.
Okay.
And she looks you over like, oh well, you're like just hold on a moment, and she comes back in and brings out her son, and he tells you, or he leads you up to or she pushes them in front of him, like, go on, tell him what you saw. And he's like, and he kind of like looks up to all. He's like, okay. He's like real shy. He's like speaking, like his hands are clustered up by his mouth, like speaking into his hand. He's real like seeing like a giant snake on this guy's arm is like freaking him out a little bit.
So seeing this, can I like go up to the boy, like kneel down and start making like happy, funny things with prestidigitate and minor illusion, just like sort of come
to
put him at
as you
ease.
step up to him, he kind of like takes a step back into his mother, and she kind of like pats her like, it's okay.
Then I'll stop when he does that and just sort of start giving him like a little prestidigitation, minor illusion puppet show or something.
Okay, it takes a couple seconds there, and like, oh, and he like kind of like starts clapping and like, oh, and he like laughing a little bit, and she kind of kneels back down to him like, go on, tell him what you saw, and he's like, okay, I saw like two guys in the woods, and then they came out of a tunnel, and that tunnel was underneath that big house on the hill.
Thank you. Can you tell us where this tunnel was?
Yeah, and he kind of like just like skips over and like points in the direction of the points over like pretty much straight down this way. He's like, somewhere in there, and like points towards just the forest.
I'm gonna ask.
Thank you.
That big house on the hill there. Do you know who lives in it?
Like not knowing the question, the boy just like looks up to his mother and is like, I think it's abandoned. I don't believe anyone's living there at the moment.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And it's also like busted to shit too.
Oh, that's not so wonderful.
It's also what?
The DM just didn't have a model for it that was textured. Anyway.
Did you say it's boarded up?
It's busted to shit. There's like a giant ass hole in the roof.
Hey.
With all the windows are boarded up. It looks like it looks like it was set afire like years ago, and then no one just took care of it, of the remaining house, so they just let it stand there.
That's our future mansion spot, boys. When we get rich and famous.
Mordecai's magnificent burnt down magic.
I was gonna ask the pyrophilia here to go set that house on fire.
I do not think that would be a wise decision if we were trying to sneak up on them and rescue someone.
Said they were in a hole, not the manor.
Rescue.
No,
The hole is going
came out of a
under.
tunnel.
Yeah, we're trying to go rescue a magician who can help us take these guys down.
Okay.
So first objective, rescue guy. Second objective, burn down house.
The house is
Like
already
it.
burnt.
Again,
Burn it
Even
down.
more.
Yeah.
Build it back up, burn it back down.
we've got plenty of forest here. We can start a fire. Only Cylon can create forest fires.
Only with Cylon can you create bonfire.
Only you can stop Cylon.
No, you can't. Cylon's unstoppable.
So as you guys are talking, the lady just pats the boy on the shoulder, and he just goes off and plays with the dog. And he kind of brings you, and he's like, you guys are, I'm assuming, adventuring type, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you mind doing me a huge favor?
We are in the middle of something right now, but if you tell us what it is, we might be able to.
Oh, okay. He's like, I mean, if only I don't want to bother you.
No, please tell us, and we will do what we can, if it is within our power.
Okay, and she kind of like gets serious for a moment. I have this long friend. He's a druid, and his name's Rudolph. And I haven't seen him or heard from him in quite a while. He normally stops by every couple months to just check up on me and see how the boy's doing. He hasn't come around in about 4 or 5 months. Last I known, he was going towards Thunder Tree, and that's the last time I heard of him. If you guys don't mind, or if it's in your path, can you guys go up there and check?
We will take a look the next time we are in Thunder Tree, and if we find him, we will let him know that you're worried.
Okay.
Hell is Thunder
There's a
Tree?
lot of like he like I said, he knows he's a druid, and he knows his stuff about like plants and the earth and thing. Well, not the earth, but if you guys don't mind, if you guys just check up on him.
We will do this.
Okay. And she kind of like smiles at you and goes back to tending the farm.
Sorry, my audio cut out. What was she saying?
She wants you to go find her friend of her.
Rudolph, the druid knows Druidir.
Reidolf, Reidoth.
Rudolph.
Cool. So what do you want to
I'm
do?
gonna let you guys take care of that one because I'll forget it.
Yeah, we should have a player's notes section in the Discord that we can drop stuff like that and share.
But,
You also have no cards.
We do, but
Those
a
are good.
centralized place that we can talk about it outside of inside here.
I mean, you can always do it, because I have a lot of shit that I have to take care of. You guys, go ahead, take the initiative, do that. And here, you know what?
If we can create the
Yeah, hold on.
the channel, I'd be more than happy to if you want to make me an admin.
Henman fishing? Is that really?
He's just trying to take over the Discord, actually.
The
I'm
plot
gonna try to
thickens.
ban Bird now or something like that. Watch.
No, I'm going after Roland. Just gonna kill him, kill his soul instead of his character.
Jesus.
No, if you
That's
want
not good.
if you want them to know true suffering, make them like me.
That's not good. Okay.
Marley, don't call my snake retarded.
That would be.
Great.
Oh, who pressed die on my snake?
There you go. It's you start player notes.
Cool.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I guess we are. I'm gonna give the lady 2 silver for her cooperation.
She kind of just like takes it, clasps her hand, and just like mouths thank you.
And then we will, I guess, proceed into the forest with, I imagine, Heramos and Nord up front.
Yeah, I'll go up front.
I'll
we're looking
follow
for-
by his side.
So we're looking for the hole, right?
Brothers in arms.
We're looking for a tunnel.
Cool.
I'm just gonna start fucking walking into the woods. Just why not?
Let me
Yeah.
take my 2 silver off here.
Whatever, dude.
I'm like, hey, so what are we doing again? What's going on?
We're
Nord,
looking
we are
for
avenging our friends, and we are rescuing this mage whose name I'm bad with names.
Okay, yeah, because I just disappeared. Like, I just came back when we were on the road, but because I had to restart my computer.
Name is
So yeah,
Arno, IARNO, Albrek, ALBREK.
and this fella can help us with the red brands, right?
Yes, as far as
Okay,
I'm aware.
yeah. And he's Sildar's friend?
Something like that.
He was his contact in Faladin, but he hasn't heard from him in months.
Okay, got it.
Where am I? Why am I way back there?
So,
I'm gonna
Nord and Heromox, give me a perception check, see if you can find the hole.
yeet.
They can't. I heard from the bar
16
winch that they
plus
couldn't.
5. I got a 21.
Yeah, problem.
I got a 15.
Yeah, you guys both see it. No problem. Walking into it, you see covered up with bushes and you see in like foliage laid over. You see a kind of like a cellar door that opens up to just a staircase that goes down.
All our pieces are gone? Are we transitioning this?
Changing. Sir.
Let me get off the map then.
Hopefully I saved everything. I think I did.
Oops. That's not how that was supposed to work.
Oh, you might have to load your
Import.
stuff back in.
That's fine.
Uh-oh.
My shit was all messed up anyways.
Make me admin so I can do that.
Now who's admin fishing?
Damn it. I don't remember what I had. Fuck it. Oh well. It's not that important.
That's why I started using paper.
I need to
Let
get...
me.
Alright. So... Wraithen, was it? R-E-I-T-H-E-N? For the Druid?
Oh, read off. REIDOTH.
D-O-T-H. That was close enough.
Not really, but whatever.
Read off, missing... And what
So
was
you
the town name?
actually- Thunder Tree.
Thunder Tree.
Is this the... No, this is not the right character sheet.
Hold on. Oh yeah, everyone.
I just saw your character sheet. Honest the Maniac.
That would have been my title, but yeah.
Alright, where is...
Who the fuck is... No, this is not the right one.
Dun dun dun.
Fuck. Did I not have my...
Maybe later.
There it is. Elsewhere. Hold on.
Sit. Yeah, there it is. Here we go. Found it.
Alright, so you guys, after walking for about 5-10 minutes, you guys make your way into looks like a cavern of some sort. Completely pitch black. Nord, I believe you're the only one that can't see right now.
Guys, I can't see shit. What do you see? Like whispering.
Go ahead and stage whisper. Stage whisper. Go ahead and make perception check for anyone that wants.
I don't have my stuff out.
So we just all rolling, or?
Nat 20.
Oh.
Alright, I guess I won't roll.
So when were you rolling?
So Roland, as you come back down.
As you break the game.
Oh, hold on. Oh, someone's loading stuff in.
I'm loading.
Oh god.
I'm breaking the game.
God.
I already locked it, so it won't fall.
Alright, so as you come down, you can everyone's still like trying to keep into the everyone's trying to get accustomed to the area, and you just your elven ears just pick up on something that's just breathing silence, like
Ooh, what are you doing?
It's about to fall, so I moved it.
It's just
It's-
you can
it's
hear like this
locked.
low guttural
I can't move it because it's locked.
growl.
Yeah, no, I'm
So,
just moving it because it was
Yeah,
about to fall.
hold Alt and click and drag over the whole thing and move it as one.
Yeah, that's not how my keyboard's set up. I'm sorry.
Hold on, boys, stop fighting.
Yeah. Look at fucking Cylon's sheet and stuff. Jesus, this is hardcore over here.
Use my space. I'm using like paper.
Someone
Just put it
move
in the
that.
center. No one's using
I got
this.
I got it. I got it.
Got it.
Oh, I can't do that. All right. There. All right. So yeah, Daniel, you hear just like a low guttural breathing.
Yeah. We're not alone in here.
Was I supposed to roll perception?
If you wanted to.
I mean, I got a nat 20, so I mean, unless you want to.
No, that just means you know it's there.
Yeah. I got a 15, so.
I got a 15.
Did I not lock that shit? Okay. Anyone that got above a 15 hears the same thing. They just hear the low guttural growl and the coming from pretty much everywhere. So it's like bouncing off the walls, like the echo is.
Well, I'm out of here. Fuck this, guys.
Bye.
This is scary. I'm just kidding.
I'm like, oh. Bye.
Well, looks like it's time to go ahead and get on the offensive.
There's a bag of houses in the center of this room.
Was it what? Oh, hey, that's where that went. I was trying to find that because there was a lot of untextured shit in here. Okay. What do you guys do?
I have night vision, so can I look forward like 60 feet, see if I can see anything?
Go ahead and roll perception again, if you don't mind.
Oh, it's...
Yeah,
Alright, let's see.
blocked by vision, blocked by the bodies in front of me.
16.
Okay, you don't hear or you don't see anything, but what you can see, it looks clear to you.
Alright.
That.
A lot of this stuff isn't
Okay.
loading for me. Oh,
The gray boxes are intentionally not visible.
no. Like,
Oh.
for some reason, there's just these little, like, gray orbs every here.
Where
Maybe it's
at?
because it's obscured because of a gray box.
Right there. Like,
Oh, because they're building pieces.
oh. Underneath the map's a fuck ton of them for me.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Oh.
Interesting.
Well, basically, I just tell everyone, I was like, well, I can't see anything.
Well, you don't see that, but that's there.
Okay.
So he's
Even
trying to kill
better.
the rogue again.
I'm not a rogue, I'm a monk.
Oh shit, dude.
Nothic.
Well, I don't
I
see
mean,
anything by
we've been
doing
told
yourself.
something's in here, so
Yeah, there's something in there. You just can't see where it's at.
No? We should probably explore this side of the ravine before we go, or whatever this tunnel of bones is that we're gonna call. We should probably explore this side of the crevice before going to the other side.
go ahead and roll a Constitution save for me.
What's that?
Go ahead and roll a Constitution save.
Oh, my thing just went off. Well, it was a 16 because it rolled off the tower. Hold
Did
on.
you mean to roll it like that, or did you just?
No,
Go roll again.
I'll roll again, yeah. Hold on. Damn it, stop. Okay. Stop it.
stop messing up my dice.
Should have taken the
It's
16.
the same thing.
It's the
Yeah,
same
wow,
thing.
yeah.
All right, so
Yeah. You did Constitution, so it's a +3 modifier.
Yeah, that's fine.
So 19. Yeah.
You're fine. So Roland, hearing that, you're trying to hear where the
Found more towns.
that sound's coming from, and from somewhere in the cavern you see two green eyes look at you, and you feel like this weird sensation come over you, and you kind of just like shrug it off, feeling that something was like creeping in the back of your mind.
Okay.
This is gonna be fun.
Well, anyone else do anything?
I'm at the back of the line waiting for you people to move.
Fine then.
I can't
move
do anything until you guys.
over into this wall and like stay behind it, like take cover behind
Oh, I'm
it.
hugging this wall like a motherfucker.
I can't see shit. I'm like, where are you guys going? Help me. Lead me through this.
So can you not see at all?
No, it's completely pitch black. He's a human, can't see anything.
Well, I don't know this, so I'm not helping him.
My race is a handicap.
All right, right here next to this thing. I'm gonna cast bonfire so that it sheds some light for him.
Right there?
Right where my thing is.
Right here.
Yes.
Light the bridge on fire.
It's far enough away from the bridge that it's not gonna set the bridge on fire, and everything else in here is stone or dirt. It looks like.
So there is 20 feet of light emanating from around the bonfire.
Yeah, so it should be. These are 5?
Yeah.
5, 10,
May I
15,
head
20.
towards?
Yeah. So you should be able to see all of this now, I think.
I want to head towards the light.
Orquaz, give me a
Yay. You can just call me Quaz if that's easier.
Quaz, yeah, we'll do that. Go ahead and roll insight for me.
So I actually took advantage on that.
I'm sorry, deception.
Deception.
Deception. That's not.
That's a
What?
16 total.
What is hold on. You where
I don't like this.
Abandoned ship. No.
Basically, I'm next to the door. I'm about to run from claws here.
I would cast the spell, but I don't know how long a minute is in.
I think it's like 6 turns.
In combat, a single turn for you and everyone else to go once is 6 seconds. Outside of combat, it's I don't know.
It's going to last a long time.
So like 10 turns, 10
In-
iterations.
In combat, outside of time works outside differently, based on the DMs. What were you
Time
wanting
like
to cast?
slows down super slow in combat.
Yeah.
in combat every turn 6 seconds. So that lasts a minute, I believe, right?
It's like 10
The
turns.
bonfire. Hello?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's a 1 minute concentration. So I don't know how you do time outside, but
Yeah, we'll
If-
see.
if
We'll
it-
play
if it-
we'll play it
okay.
by ear.
If it fades and he still needs light, I will recast it unless something else is
Yeah,
going
well, I'll
on.
just say that every time if it Nord, you also have light on your. You can also cast light by yourself. You know that, right?
Yeah, I just did that last time and I got bitched out and I'm just like scared now.
Okay, I was just wondering if you knew that.
Yeah.
Light,
All
no,
right,
light's a good.
Yeah, that's a good.
We were trying to be sneaky last time, which is why.
Okay. Yeah, well, I guess, yeah, I'll do that. I mean, I see him do the light thing, so I guess that gives me the green light, so to say. And I'll do. I know, I'm sorry.
I knew that was coming too.
I'll just light up my shield.
All right, so is that 10 feet radius around you or 20? I think it's 10 feet. Don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, 10 feet.
Okay, so 10 feet around you can see.
And dim light up to 20 feet. Or no, 10 feet in any dimension till the spell ends, the object sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and
Okay.
dim light for an additional 20.
Okay. So you can see about 30, 35 feet in front of you.
Right.
Cylon, go ahead and make a Constitution save for me.
Damn it.
Oh.
What is the, like, are they getting poisoned? What's the constitution?
We don't
You
know
don't
yet.
know?
We've been taking our time. 16 plus I think
You're fine.
1. So yeah.
So you feel the same feeling of like something grasping the back of your mind, but you're just able.
Can I try to
shut it
identify
off.
the spell?
It's not a spell.
It's not a spell. Oh well, can I try to identify what it is? Well, I guess Arcana wouldn't.
You can try. Go ahead.
Okay.
That'd
You
be
can certainly try.
Yes,
That
sir.
is a 14 with like what kind of check was it?
Just do Arcana for me.
Okay. That's 15.
You only have a +1 in Arcana. Anyway.
It's int, and I'm charisma based.
That's true.
A
You
warlock.
do know that some magic practitioners are able to cast when they see an object within a certain eyesight, that they're able to inflict harmful spells and necrotic spells towards that creature without casting a specific spell.
All right. I'm going to say, guys, we are not alone. Something just tried to attack me with some form of spell. I couldn't identify exactly what it was, but I was able to defend against it. But we have someone here with us.
After hearing that, I just draw my bow and look around frantically.
Okay, if everyone wants to make another perception check for me.
Okay, while I'm doing that, can I go ahead and cast Shield of Faith on myself?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm still shaken. I rolled a 5.
It lasts 10 minutes and I get a +2 to my
18 for me.
You get a +2 to what?
my AC. So
Okay.
I have 20 now.
Cool. Alright, so, Ward, Roland, how much did you roll?
I got like 17.
Okay, Ward, Roland, and Haramos, so you guys in the front three. You see something, some rocks fall in this area over here.
Okay.
And then something slip behind the pillar. That I think you guys can see, but I'm not 100% sure.
You mean this one that's right in front of us?
There is another pillar over here.
No, wait, I do not see a pillar.
It's
Yeah, cannot
where
see the
this-
pillar.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right there.
Part of it's in the gray
Yeah,
zone.
if even like a little
Right.
part of its
Okay.
collision is in the gray zone, we don't see
The
it.
hell
Alright.
are the big pink circles?
What?
There's like a fucking massive pink circle that covered up half the table for me.
Oh.
No, that's just you.
Right when I see that, I'm
That pillar.
gonna cast Bless on Hora, myself, and then Roland.
Can y'all see that pillar now?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
It's right behind there.
Okay.
So, what does Bless do again?
Gives you a +4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh,
Yeah. So
Or
Roland
a
got
D4.
it
I'm
too.
sorry, not a +4, a D4.
Yeah. So when you roll to attack, you'll roll a d20 and a d4. When you roll like
Same
a
thing
con
with
save,
saving
you'll
throws.
roll a d20 and a d4, and you'll add the two.
Speaking
together.
of con saves, let me get Nora to get a con save for me, please.
All right, just in time.
Just
We-
what I
Where am
needed.
I? Is that? Oh, nat 1.
Oh,
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 yeah,
fuck.
that's not gonna help.
Goodbye.
Well, we know who's
Yeah.
rerolling next.
Oh, can I use the lucky? Can I use the lucky thing?
No, it's a nat 1. I
Oh,
don't think
okay.
you can. I don't think you
Yeah,
can.
you can.
You can try. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
See, I didn't.
As
What
long
did
as
you
it's
add
between the roll and the outcome.
And a 9. And can I do a +4 thing to that?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead. What's your con save? So you're at 11 now.
Using
So
Nice.
3 plus 9, and then plus my con, which is is
So plus
2.
5.
So what is that all together? So 12
14?
plus 14. Yeah.
Just misses. You needed to beat a 15.
Oh.
So you take 11 points of necrotic damage, and you feel something like a claw reach up the back of your mind, and then just burning white pain at the back of your skull.
I want that cantrip.
Jesus.
And
dude.
all you all see, except for you all see just Nord keel over and just grab his head, just screaming bloody murder.
We need to move. We need to get out of here into that room to the left.
I'm gonna grab Nord and like pull him with me.
Okay.
So I think we should all just rush into that room to the left to get out of.
I'm gonna follow it up.
It's a little hallway. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Drooling and like foaming
get-
out the mouth.
Get
like,
further in so we can all get in.
Hell, I can't even talk. My
Alright,
guy
so
is
as you
crying.
get to the bottom of the stairs, you see 2 doors to your left and right. Go ahead and make a perception check for me, Ramos.
Yeet. Okay. And it is gonna be low. Calling it. 2. I called it.
You are too busy worried about Nord.
Driving.
You don't hear anything.
All right. Well, we should keep moving. We should not wait with the squishies in the back.
Fine. I'm gonna just open this door, I guess.
You just open it.
Yeah.
Okay, you open it and you see 3 similar-looking bugbears and a small goblin in a room. As soon as you do that, all 3 of the bugbears look directly at you.
Whoops.
Christ.
Similar-looking bugbear that killed your friend not 3 days ago. Or a similar-looking creature. And then as soon as you open the door, this goblin looks right at you and skitters underneath one of the beds.
Okay.
I'm like scared to do anything now.
They're just staring at you.
Are they armed?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. They got
Slowly
big ass
walk
claws
out,
and
back
big
out.
ass morning stars.
Ramos, what would your character do? Do you do what your character would do?
Just back up slowly and shut the door and look at them and tell them fucking run back. We need to get out of this cave now.
Jesus Christ.
As you leave, one of them steps up, or you can hear like large footfalls, and like, no, come, stay. You all
Convinced.
hear this.
Convincing. So are we running?
Well, we've either got unknown psychic death out here, or we have a bugbear that didn't attack Ramos, and is inviting us to stay.
There's
Can
another
we?
door.
I'd like to roll insight on if I heard it.
Go ahead.
So
Come
I don't know what's going
on.
on.
Oh,
at the
fuck.
moment. I'll be back. Just.
That's a 7.
Yeah, you don't. Go ahead. What'd you say?
I'll be back in like a few seconds.
That's fine.
Who is that?
Go away.
Actually, what's funny is that as Ramos walked in, you all heard like a little, "Ah," and then you hear something hit the floor as that thing like does like a fake like movie like "Ah," and like falls unconscious.
So the goblin
Nino.
Droop fainted.
Yes.
You like.
Right,
we
so
should
so
probably run.
was that Ramos
far.
that stepped away, or is Ramos here?
Yes.
Okay. I think you should go back in and talk to the fainting goblin and the bugbears. Because well, you know what? I'll go do it.
You got the hiker.
Yeah. And my whole thing is I don't think things are inherently evil just because people think they're evil. So I'm gonna stand right at the doorway here.
Okay.
Hello?
Wait a few seconds. Hello.
Are you going to attack us?
Come in and find
Back.
out.
What's going
That
on?
that doesn't put me at ease, friend.
What's going on?
I'm trying to diplomacy.
as you're talking to him, you can see like the unconscious body of Droop just like slowly inching away.
How did he get unconscious?
I fucked up. He didn't scurry. He like did like a
Hollywood faint.
yeah, a little Hollywood faint, and like you just see like his body slowly moving towards the bed.
The horror.
Are you
I think we should just dip and go kill skeletons and just say fuck this for now.
are you with the Red Brand?
No response.
Out of the way.
A little cat.
Do you have a cat in there?
We had it for dinner.
I like Chinese food myself. It's very tasty.
Oh God! Oh
Stop.
Stop.
I'm very uneasy. A bugbear just very recently killed one of my friends, so I'm very hesitant to come into the room.
No response.
Well, have a good day then, and I'm gonna shut the door and
I'm gonna grab Nord, pick him up, and just fucking take off sprinting. Try to get past
You
these
move
guys.
half speed when you're dragging somebody.
Fuck,
I don't know what's going on anymore.
can only move like 10 minutes.
There's
well, so
My,
okay, so update for people who have been stepping away or whatever. We came in, we found a guy over here. There's a pillar over here in the gray thing. We saw something step out from behind it. It was attacking each one of us with a spell. It hit Nord, so Nord is hurting. We all ran in here. We found some bugbears. Goblin fake fainted and is crawling under the bed. And now we failed diplomacy and we're stuck in a hallway basically.
You also see a door to your right.
I'm gonna like. Am I able to like do anything?
Yeah, you can move. You just took a bunch of damage.
I'm gonna instantly cure. I'm gonna cure wounds. I'm gonna heal myself. I'm gonna do
Okay.
1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier.
Cool.
I think we should just dip and go kill skeletons.
You were also
He's
sent
4
to,
plus my modifier,
3
Your wisdom?
fucking bugbears.
which
What
is
are we
3.
gonna do?
So I got 7. Cool.
Okay. You heal 7 points. What are you guys doing?
So I have no idea what information my character knows right
Are
now.
they not like chasing us or something? Or are they
No.
I'm gonna peek
They're just
back
staying
in.
there?
They're all staring at the door.
I'm gonna like peek back in and say, I'm gonna say like I'm not going to hurt any of you. Don't hurt me or something like that. How the fuck do you respond to this shit? Like legit.
I don't know, how
However,
do you
however your
respond?
character would. Personally, I think your
Well,
character
Okay,
would.
here is how I would have your character. Your character saw his friend got brutally murdered by
Yeah.
a creature similar to this, and you even told me that your character hates seeing people getting killed in front of him. There is now three similar creatures that killed your friend 2 days ago in front of you. How would your character react?
I mean,
Not how would you react. How would your character react to just?
I'm slightly annoyed by just seeing them, but I know it's not smart to provoke them because I'm gonna end up like fucking Daniel.
One of them's
Oh.
closer.
Ooh.
And I'm just gonna back away and I'm gonna start fucking pushing them out.
Burn that room. Burn a bonfire in the doorway. Just burn it.
Well,
No,
her almost
they're not
is in the
hostile
way.
Yet.
Ramos is in the way.
They're not hostile yet.
I mean, those things.
No, I agree. They're not hostile yet.
Statistically, they're probably hostile, though. I mean, statistically speaking, every single one of those things we've seen, they're pretty nasty.
Just because a thing you claim a thing to be evil does not mean it is
Constitution
evil.
save for me.
Oh no. That's a 2.
I say we should just bail because
You take 14 points of necrotic damage.
Jesus Christ.
Christ.
We're not ready for that thing.
Yeah, we bail.
Yeah, I'm ready to get out.
Yeah, you want to back up?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys go back to Phandalin?
Yeah, we're going back to Paladin.
Okay. Alright,
Bail.
It's a tough quest. We should have gone kill skeletons. That's
Oh.
my forte. I can.
We still can.
I love killing skeletons.
I'm down to like 3 hit
Cylon.
points.
What's up?
Does your like controllers have like these little pointers that appear?
Yes.
That's probably the massive fucking pink orbs that I'm seeing.
How is it the massive pink orbs? Like right now, okay, so here's my character.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
loading the new screen.
Like, I'm gonna do the measurement thing. I'm gonna show you how large they are for me. If you don't move,
Hold on a second.
they're that large for.
I can't see anything we're loading in.
Jesus Christ, that's way too big.
They're that large for me. Where I just did that ruler thing.
Okay, so do you see the farm where we were just at? I'm
Yeah.
pointing on the ground.
Yeah,
Right.
the farm and everything. Okay, I'll put it in epicenter. Everything in this is just covered by it.
How?
I don't know how to explain it other than it's just fucking massive.
Is it the controllers themselves, or is it where they're pointing? Like now,
Yeah,
I'm pointing. My controller is over
Okay,
Drekist,
point here.
and I'm pointing
Point
over
here.
Ward. I'm pointing at Ward's name. On his blue name over by his character sheet.
I'll put it in Discord is what I'm gonna
Okay.
pretty much do.
Alright, so you guys walk back up the tunnel and walk back toward the Phandalin.
Jesus Christ.
I think that we should have talked to the bugbears more.
I didn't even
It's
know
not-
there was bugbears. I just knew that deep voice.
I just knew that shit was bad from the get go there.
So what are we doing?
But was that balanced for us?
Mm-hmm.
All right then.
This whole encounter, this whole scenario, all the maps you've been are designed for like 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, especially with your 20 AC. Even if they had attacked, I think you could have just stood in the door. I could have dropped the fire.
Okay, look.
But
Ramos has a 20 AC, or 18 AC. Nord has an 18 AC.
No, it was
Roland
20.
has an 17 AC.
16, yeah, but yeah.
16.
yeah,
So the problem
I
is-
think now we at least need a short rest at minimum, or a long
that
to
guy-
get that spell
It's
I
slot.
got
also-
chunked.
It's also only like noon right
Yeah.
now.
If you guys want, we can travel northeast to Old Owl Well, and that'll take like a few days to get there. So, what did it?
Yeah, it would take a couple days. So you're going from Phandalin.
So
Yeah,
if we
that's gonna take you a while. That's gonna take you like 3 days to get there.
and if we do that, then we're gonna piss off the mayor here.
Mayor sucks.
The mayor does
Right.
suck, but
Fuck
then
that guy.
this town could become hostile. If we piss off all of the red brands over here, and then we just skedaddle out of town.
Oh, those are dead.
I know they're not there, but we piss them off,
Well, there
and
is
then
no
we leave
left.
town, and now they're more hostile towards the town folks. So the town folk all hate us, and we get a bad rep there.
True.
I'm just gonna say I'm used to being hated, and I'm just gonna walk past them.
Yeah,
Just continue on my way.
I also feel like your character would have just blindly raged on those bugbears, though.
I would
No.
too.
Like,
I feel your character would do the same.
my
You
character.
threatened us when we first met that if you saw any of us harming an innocent, you would blindly rage on us and kill us.
They didn't harm anyone, as that I saw, so they're fine for the moment. But when it comes to like the red brands, I would kill them in a heartbeat. But 3 fucking bugbears, that is a no. I'm just.
I mean, how are you gonna kill these
You-
guys? If you're
Hold
dead?
on. You also sent me a message that says that now Daniel died in front of him. That means he wasn't able to protect another person from death. That would really
Yeah.
bother him because he feels that his only reason to exist is to protect innocent people.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, 3.
I'm just saying.
bugbears.
That's how I would roleplay a character that you. How I would roleplay your character. That's not me. Do what you want
I'm
to
300 years old. I
do.
lived this long because I pick fights. I don't. There's no way we would have survived the 3 fucking bugbears.
It might not have even been a fight.
Bugbears only have like 20 hit points. 28 hit points, by the way. BT dubs.
All I
Dude,
know
your
is that
snake
2
is
of us.
potent. Marley is fucking sassy right now.
Yeah, Molly's ready, dude.
Oh yeah, they have
She's
20
ready.
They have average 27 hit points. But okay, what are you guys doing?
Skeletons for now, I guess. That's what I'm gonna-
All I know is that we go back in there, we're gonna need to heal up because I got chunked.
Yeah. No, I definitely think we, at bare minimum, we need a short rest. So that you can use a hit die to get some health back. And I don't have anything to help
I'm
you
all
guys.
up for resting up and go clearing that thing that's fucking with our minds, and then dealing with the bugbear situation.
Unless the bugbears are meant to help us.
Unless their bugbears are meant to help us, which I think you're crazy, but yeah, if that's gonna happen.
I mean, the
I don't
last
think
bugbear we met
bugbears work.
immediately attacked on sight.
That's true.
And if they're, I don't know, if they're captive,
But we do know the mind thing is hostile, so we should.
we absolutely know that thing's
That's
hostile. And we
priority
also know
one.
that thing's gonna, that thing's powerful. And we don't know what else is over there. So, save now, and let's go back in, and if something goes
Hold on.
wrong, let's just load up
Hold
the
on.
save.
Hold on. Is that the only way into the hideout?
I mean, there's.
Are you asking me or are you asking people?
I'm asking people. I'm asking the rest of them, like, how...
If
there might be more than one way, guys.
if it goes under the house over there, we might find a way through there, but that might also be guarded by Redbrand.
True, but perhaps we should scout out all possible options before we make a choice.
Who's saying this?
I am.
Roland.
Roland. Okay.
Like,
If you would like-
if we are going to go this direction, let's dictate our options, see which is the best course of action.
If you would like to scout out the burnt building, I believe it's best for 1 or 2 to go than for all of us to go. So be my guest.
All right, I will go up to the house. Who wants to come with me?
I'll go with.
All right.
So someone,
Okay,
someone who's proficient in stealth, preferably.
Wait, hold on. What is
or-
your stealth anyway?
I'm gonna say, don't run away on
My
me.
stealth's
this
actually pretty
time.
good, yeah. Actually, hold on a second. Do we want to do this now, or should we wait till nightfall? Because if we wait till nightfall, there's a better chance that we will not be detected.
It's also
So,
noon, like
if-
noon, 12:30.
If we were to wait for nightfall when we went back into the tunnel, can we safely assume that things would be asleep if we waited until like midnight?
No, I think those are nocturnal, aren't they?
You don't know. Roll nature. Why not?
That was a 15 plus
3.
probably nothing.
Yeet.
No, 16.
So you you know about bugbears, you don't know a whole lot of them. They're not nocturnal, but you get the fact that there's so many in a single spot that they probably take watches to allow them to sleep. So there's constant eyes to see if there's anything coming in.
Look, guys, bugbears are intelligent enough that they set watches. I think that we could probably talk this out with them.
That's saying, if they're on a watch, it'd be easier to sneak in because there's only one watching.
Who's walking back? Is
I
Nord
just
going
wanna
to play
pet-
with
I
the...
just want to pet the retarded deer while you guys are talking.
God, the eyes. The fuck's
Look
wrong
at that
with
thing.
I
it?
can't.
What's wrong with it?
That's funny. All right, so what are you guys doing?
We're looking at the deer, I guess.
I
I
think
don't
we
know.
should try to get back in there. I think we should. Maybe you guys scout out, see what's in there while we rest up here, and you guys come back and tell us what you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm for scouting the house.
Yeah.
Everyone else, I think, should take a short rest while
Oh,
they're
we could
doing
s-
that and get health back.
So you guys are looking for like an alternative entrance, correct, over there?
Just anything that might give us an alternative entrance, more knowledge.
And this is where we found our current entrance, right?
Yeah, I don't think Haramos should be ones to go stealthing. Because
I mean,
heavy
I
armor.
have 20 AC, so.
You have 20 AC, but you're also
You
in
have
heavy
18
armor,
AC.
so you would
how
have.
How long does that spell last
a
for?
minute.
Yeah, it's
So
gone by now.
Oh, is it?
I do have a +6 for
Yeah,
my
that's
stealth.
something that you're gonna want to use more in combat than out of.
Yeah.
If anybody is gonna go, I think if two people are gonna go, it should be Kaz and Roland, or just one of them by themselves.
Well, first off,
Roland's got the
I
most
have-
movement.
1 HP.
Yeah, okay, Kaz should stay and rest. So Roland, I think you're probably going on your own.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna look for a tree to lean up against. Like, sit up with your back against. That's
Yep.
what I'm gonna do.
Alright.
So, Roland, you going up to the house?
Yeah, I want to go up to the house, but I don't
Alright.
want to go like straight up like the
Yeah,
path.
go ahead and roll stealth for me.
Right.
So everyone else is taking a short rest. Kaz, do you know how hit point die work?
Not exactly.
So, all right,
Oh,
so you're gonna
one
roll
D8.
it. Roll a d8. You have 2 d8s that you can use.
Or 2 d8s. Okay.
No. I'm not talking to you.
Oh, sorry.
What'd you roll?
Let's see. It was a 12 total.
Okay.
So
oh, it's a d10. Sorry. So you're gonna roll a d10. Whatever you get, it's gonna be that plus your Constitution modifier that you can put towards your hit points. So let's say if you roll a 10, and your Constitution modifier is 1, you get back 11 hit points, and you can use 2 of them.
Alright.
now you are limited in those. When do they come
do I
back? When
have
on a full
You
rest,
get-
you get half.
You get half of the ones you spend back. So if you take a long rest, you'll get one hit die left. If you take a 2 long rests, you'll get your full hit point or your full hit die back.
So
So
those
you only
hit point
get
die.
back half.
Yeah, those hit point die are a consumable. Each level you get one more. So
Yep.
right now you could technically use 2, but you wouldn't get them back until you take a long rest. You get 1 back.
Yep.
If you had 5 of them
Right.
and you used 4 of them on a long rest,
You
you'd
get
get
back
2
2.
back.
Alright, I got it.
I have a question. Why do I have 5 health?
No idea.
So my character sheet's just wrong. Okay.
Okay, so Roland, after
We reloaded an old.
setting off to the
Oh, okay.
town and excuse me, quietly making your way up to the house using the tree cover and any rocks or bullets that you ate to kind of zigzag your way up there. You don't think you've been spotted. You step foot into this burnt down mansion. Pretty much, it looks like at one point this house would have been amazing to live in and just to see, really.
Right.
So go ahead and roll a perception for me.
15.
Okay. So, looking around the house a couple times, you notice that in the back left portion of the house, that inside the house there is a looks like a trap door that that two broken beams that are burnt to a crisp are laying on top of.
So, wait, explain it again. It's a trap door that's broken?
No, it's a trap door that have two wooden beams that are burnt to a crisp, laying like kind of like like across one another on top of the trap door.
X marks
Okay.
the spot.
Right, okay. And is that all I got?
Do you want to go further?
Can I see into the house?
You're inside the house.
Oh,
It's burnt.
inside the house.
Yeah,
oh,
it's a burnt down house.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
think of like any house that you've seen, like it still has like it's
Right.
like a semi version of what the structure looked like,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
but it's all like portions are broken down and there's just ash and
Right, I got you.
shit inside of it.
Can I just look around to see if there's any anything that still is intact that may indicate that who may have lived here before?
Yeah, you can try. Go ahead.
What am I rolling for? Is it
Investigation.
Investigate. Oh, it's a nat one.
Yeah,
yeah.
that
No.
everything's covered in ash and it's either burnt to unrecognizable state or it's covered in soot and ash where you can't read it. You don't really able to see anything.
Right. Can I at least determine like what may have caused the fire?
Probably fire.
I mean, was it from was it a fire that got out of control in the kitchen, or was it someone that was done by arson?
Everything is so black, and you don't looking around, going around a couple times that you don't trying to get like a very good standpoint.
Right.
It just looks like something got set afire and it just went out of control, that it burnt the house down with the amount of like burnt items and soot and ash that it probably went up pretty freaking quick.
Hey, how long's a short rest?
About 15, like half hour to hour.
Oh, okay.
I may have gotten myself stuck.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I guess I do want to check that trap door again.
Okay, go ahead and because you still have the beams that are laid across. Are you picking those up and moving them, or are you just going to try to open the door?
Well, they're burnt beams, so I'm gonna try and pick them up.
All right, go ahead and roll strength for me.
Nope, hold on. Nope, that's not right.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna just dig around or something.
Wait,
That's
actually, make that 7. Sorry.
Okay, so
Yeah.
takes you about 3 minutes of just like just heavy breathing and lifting. You're able to move 1.
Okay.
Breathing heavy, working that wood, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work your wood, stroke your whale.
Now,
I'm sweaty.
do I have enough strength to try for the other one?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll another one, strength for me.
12.
This one wasn't as heavy since it probably all of its contents burned up, and it's a lot lighter just for the nature of the fire. You're able to move this one in about a minute or so, and the trapdoor is right there for you.
All right, and can I just maybe listen to see if I can hear anything on the other side? Like maybe there's something. I don't know.
Are you looking to see if it's locked or trapped? Or are you just looking to see if there's anything behind it?
Well, no, it's more like I know it's a trapdoor. I can't see behind it, but can I listen to see if I can hear anything on the other side?
Yeah. So you take a minute to just to look and to see, or to put your ear against the door in between the crack, and you listen. You hear what sounds like wind a little bit, but not like it's not like a wind tunnel, but like you can hear like just like a little bit of wind here and there, but nothing like major.
Okay.
Like someone's
All right,
seductively
I'm
doing
just
your
gonna
ear.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
slowly open it and just take a look inside, hopefully without being detected.
All right, you pull it up. It is locked.
It is locked. What is there like a Is there an actual like pick lock? Is
You would
that-
need
is that-
these tools.
These tools. All right.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm gonna make my way back to the group.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just going to dick around, just jokingly do this, but I'm going to go over here to Nord and ask him if he can do me a favor.
Hey, what can I do you for, man?
I'm going to take off my helmet and like hold it up towards him. I'm like, is there any blood on the top of this?
I don't know. Is there?
You don't see any blood.
Yeah. Alright.
You good, man?
I put it back on. Just trying to...
Is that all?
You
Yeah.
you hand him his arm. Can you scratch my back for me?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get a blacksmith hammer. Ting, 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 ting.
Right. All right. So as you guys are doing this, you see Roland make his way down to the hill towards you guys.
All right. Well, guys, here's what I saw. The house is completely burnt. It's abandoned. But I did find a trapdoor inside the building. I managed to move away some crossbeams that were on top of it, but the door is locked. We can't get through it unless someone has the means to unlock it. I tried to determine what was behind it, but all I heard was wind, so I'm guessing it's another path into the tunnels below the mansion.
Alright.
Does anybody know how to pick locks here?
I do, I'm gonna say.
Do you have thieves' tools?
I think he thinks that I can unlock it. Hammer.
Oh,
hammer,
Nord.
hammer,
Nord. Got
hammer,
it.
hammer.
Fucking kick down the
Yeah. Right.
No, that is a viable option.
I do have a crowbar, actually. I
Ooh.
could force it open.
Yeah, I didn't I give that to Haramus?
Yeah. Yeah, you did earlier.
Yeah, so Haramus has got a
I'm
crowbar.
gonna add that to my
Yeah.
thing as well.
Yeah, let's try to use that. Pump the thing open.
Alright.
Alright, so we're gonna make our way up there then?
Yeah.
I still think it would be best to do it at nightfall, but
Alexa, stop. So what do you... If we do that, we have, what, 12 hours that we have to dig around with? I mean, we could go back to the inn for another night, but... Or for the rest of the day, and long rest that really quick, but...
But that costs money.
We could just stay here and make a camp.
yeah. If you guys want a fire, we're gonna have to dig a hole in the ground in order to do the fire.
And with sleeping out here comes the danger of something unfriendly stumbling upon us. The inn is safety.
But
mean-
money.
Fuck it, I don't care. I don't need a room. I'll walk with to the end with you guys if you want that.
I'm just throwing out options. I'm not going for or against. I mean, we could go up to the broken building and camp out in there. Have some fortifications.
That just sounds like an even worse idea. I'm sorry.
How so? It's abandoned. It's
Well-
not used. The only entrance into the building is locked. And you said that no one. It didn't look like anyone was living there, right?
No, it's completely abandoned. It's been burnt to a crisp. And there's nobody there.
If there's tunnels and shit underneath that manor, and there's a trapdoor.
But the trapdoor is A, locked, and B, it was blocked with 2 pieces of heavy wood earlier.
Exactly.
So
that means that no one's expecting anyone to go that way.
right. And so basically meaning it's not frequented. He didn't find any footsteps in the ash. It didn't look like anyone had been there. So for all intents and purposes, it appears to be completely abandoned and useless.
Sure. I mean, we could try it.
Okay. So-
I'm gonna sleep the second we get there, though.
All right.
You guys make your way up back towards the mansion.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Sorry, I was eating.
Yeah. We're
Okay.
we're camping out on the mansion. Like literally on the mansion.
Okay.
I'll take. I guess we're gonna long rest until midnight.
You'd be about 10 o'clock, yeah. Or like 9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the intent is that we're going to rest until midnight and go in at
Gotcha,
night.
okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna sleep as soon as I can, and then I'm just gonna dick around and like
So I'll take first watch,
sharpen my health.
and everybody else can rest.
I'll meditate for 4 hours and I'll be perfectly ready to go.
Okay. Okay. So you guys, well, you guys camp up in the mansion. Nothing really happens. There's not a whole lot of activity up towards the mansion.
Okay.
Sorry. It takes you guys take your long rest, get your head die back up. When you guys wake up, it's about 9 o'clock. If you guys want, you can always, you guys make your way back up towards the, wake up. If you said you're leaving at noon,
Well,
right?
No.
Or midnight.
midnight. Yeah. So around midnight we're gonna have Paramos pry the door open, hopefully, and if that doesn't work, then maybe I don't know, go back in through the other way.
I'll
But
just break it down if it gets to that point.
yeah, I think we lose our element of surprise, but
Don't
we get a
matter,
different
we
way
just-
in.
Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way towards the strength door, put your crowbar in, go ahead and roll a strength check with advantage.
Yeet, I gotta figure out where my D20 is. There it is.
It's in your sack.
10.
No,
Okay.
Roll it again. 20. No, that was not a 20.
Can't see that. Okay, it's 6. I got a 10 and a 6, and for the 10 it would be plus 3, so that's
13.
Yeah, 13.
Okay, it takes you about a minute to try to pry it open, but and it's also 2 doors. Two trap doors.
Oh.
Yep.
Like side by
So
side?
So you put
Okay.
the crowbar in between and push, pops the lock. It's actually locked from the inside. You open it up and you can see a staircase going down.
Okay.
All right.
Well, shall we?
Yep.
So who's
Alright,
going in first? Ramos and Nord?
I'll go in first because I can see further.
Okay.
With night vision.
I'm
How
coughing a
far
lot,
can you
but
see?
So do we have a map for this, I assume?
I'd assume it's the same map.
You should probably
I would
start with
hope.
the location.
Boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh.
Oh boy.
I'm in the wall.
Hey, I found a door.
You guys make your way over. You guys aren't loaded in the safe. Oh god. Hold on. Hold horses.
Horses
Hold
are held.
horses. Get.
The retarded snake is too.
Don't call my snake retarded.
So you
Yeah,
guys
I
make
don't
your way-
understand that comment, so I'm
It
just gonna
only
do it.
takes you about 2 minutes to get to the door, but you see a large wooden door in front of you. Yep.
Okay, then I will. Well, first, I'll try to do like a perception check to see if I can hear anything on the opposite side of it.
Go ahead and roll perception.
So that's 11.
You don't hear anything.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'll try and peek in, I guess.
You push the door open and it slightly.
Creaks really loudly. It's perfect.
They open.
I'm just trying to like peek into like a crack in the door or so.
Okay, you peek in. You have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Oh god.
You broke the door.
It breaks. It's busted.
The door just falls apart because of the fire damage.
Right. So you go up there, and let's see. Everyone except Nord can see.
Yep.
Well, it's relatively clear. I guess I'll just start walking down.
All right.
Yeah, and I walked on the opposite side.
Okay.
Make sure we hit all the traps if there are any in here. Alright, I guess I will follow Hermos. I want the meat shield in front of me. Well, the metal shield in front
So
of me.
did we end up taking like just one short rest out of all that?
No, you
We
took
took a long
short
rest.
and a long rest. So if you
Okay.
spend any hit dice, you get half what you spent.
Round it up, right?
Round it up, yeah. So if you
Okay.
spent one, you get one. You want that back.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Somebody
Alright, so
tripped
what do
and
you guys
fell
do?
and broke their ass.
That's probably me because I can't see.
Good job,
Yeah.
bud.
Fell to his death.
You can like stay by me and like put a hand on my shoulder. That way
I
you're in
inspect
perfect
this.
range for healing.
Can I inspect this fountain to see what's up with it?
Are you looking?
I'm looking at like this.
What is
head
wrong with
thing.
your character?
I think you linked it weird.
There. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll investigation.
All right. That's a 2.
You see water.
All right.
Guys, it's wet.
I'm gonna go over here and check it out and see if
Are you? I saw this on the Facebook page. Are you proficient in investigation?
proficient
Me?
in investigation. Me?
Yes.
I am not proficient in investigation.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20. You have
Well,
to beat a 15.
I was gonna say, what were you gonna say if I? That is 11 plus 1, I think.
No, that's
Wait,
just a
hold on.
d20. No, you can't help out. You're still trying to get used to trying to gauge the area.
I'm gonna throw a copper piece in.
You throw a copper piece.
Yeah. No. I'm
So everything in this room we can see right now, right?
Correct, except for
Your
Nord.
big
Okay.
ball.
I'm gonna come over here and I'm going to look and see what is up with this vase over here.
You look up at the vase.
I'm-
It's empty, slightly dusty. Nothing in it.
Okay.
I want to check these crates here to see if there's anything in them.
Okay, roll investigation.
Okay.
Level 2, we're looking for items.
I was
Oh,
I don't know.
they're
I'm
also like boarded up too. They're like heavy like wooden crates that like you need like something to pry them open with. They just don't open.
21.
cough, cough.
Like I said, you look at them, you can kind of smell like faint smell of bread and like fruits, but you can't see into them.
Okay. So like mostly produce.
there's,
Food.
it almost felt like a puzzle room with the giant fountain there.
Who moved me?
You did, I think.
You did.
No.
I didn't.
That might have been me on accident.
No. Yeah, it's gonna. Quit! Get out of here, both of you.
So just an FYI, I can see human shaped people in the next gray box,
Oh, okay. There
and
are...
in some other gray boxes I can see humans too.
Dude, what ability is that?
That is God's sight.
I've played this module before.
What is this? Oh, hey, look.
That worked.
Yeah, that one works. Yeah, so over here, there's some over here.
Okay.
Like in the prison cell looking stuff.
What prison cell?
God site.
What's up, cell?
Meta God site. We'll forget by the time we get there next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have to leave because I have another game starting soon. But I can push it because y'all be getting level 3 soon.
Oh
So-
shit.
Nice.
So if y'all get past this room and probably the next one, you'll get level 3.
Okay, so Haramos,
Charge
door.
All right.
I have this unknown sense of urgency.
I'm gonna shield of faith myself, and that lasts 10 minutes, so that's.
So you said it lasts a minute.
Yeah, I misread it earlier. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna just fuck it. Open the door.
Okay, you see three humans getting ready for bed. Look right at you, like, "Oi, what are you doing down here?"
Oh, sorry. I'm the new recruit. I'm actually gonna try to lie, see if I can get away with it.
As they see the people behind you.
Oh, they can see behind me.
Yeah, there's torches in the room.
do these look like red
No,
brands?
like, I'm standing in the doorway.
You don't take up the entire doorway.
Oh.
They can still see people behind you.
Okay. All
I
right.
wave at him. Hello.
Do they look like red brands?
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh,
Is it all of us or?
Everyone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can we at least
okay,
get a
good.
surprise round?
No, we squandered that.
Yeah, y'all floundered that pretty easy, pretty bad.
To be fair, while he was arguing with you, I asked if they looked like red brand because I wanted to get a shot off.
They don't. They're getting ready for bed. They don't see. They don't have their garb on, but you would
Okay.
assume that they're red brands.
Okay.
All right. 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
We're gonna get decimated by
15 to
red
10.
10.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I got a 14.
They're all bunched in a room here. We can get them. There's just 3.
10 to 5.
I got
I got a 9.
9. I think.
I'm just gonna put Q. I don't not spelling your name.
that's fine.
Yeah, I
And
rolled a 7 and 8, 9. That's right.
What did you get?
So,
14.
Oh shit, my bad. All right, do you guys?
Silent.
It's Nord
Silent's a
and
9.
Ramos. Yeah.
'Kay.
Nord and Ramos. It's your guys' turn.
All right, he can go first, I guess. Or do you want me to go first? Or if we're tied, I don't. Go for it, bud.
I think he's away.
best time to
Out
go
of
away.
my way. Out of my way. Now I'm going. You took too long. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to, I'm actually gonna, when I step here, I want to bless us 3.
Is that an action?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a spell. So it's
Okay.
that thing that adds the 1d4 to
Okay, cool.
rolls or whatever. And
Who are
that's
you
going to be
picking?
my turn. Hora, Roland, and myself.
Okay.
What does this do again?
Add a D4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
And then I'm going to, don't sound too grateful. I'm just going to push Hora up a little bit. Go get him, man.
Thanks for that
Got
sub
this.
from Captain
Ramos,
Bossack.
your turn.
I guess a YouTube sub, but yeah, thanks anyways. You're awesome.
Ramos.
He
Iron
like
Man.
starts a fight and then leaves.
Ramos.
Misuta Horamos.
All right. Roland, you're up.
He defers his turn.
He's going last now. Roland, you're up.
Yeah. Can I see all three of them, or just this
You
one
can
guy?
see this one, and you can vaguely see this one.
All right. I'm gonna attempt to throw a dart at this first guy.
Okay, go ahead and roll it to attack.
That is a 12
And
plus. No,
Roland got blessed, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can roll d4.
D4. All right.
Oh wait, 14 or 12 plus dex, which should be
12 plus Dex is 15.
yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Let's see when I need to see this. The darts are.
Your dart is d4 plus your dex.
Great. Yeah. I'll just do this. 4. Actually, no, it's plus 3, so 7.
Okay. 7 damage. 1.
Just out of curiosity, is it possible to recover the darts after the fact, or
To what?
is it possible to recover the darts after the fact?
Yeah, after the fight's done.
I'm
you
sorry.
You just have to take a second to
investigation.
investigate. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
What's wrong?
You deferred your turn because you went AFK.
I'm sorry. I thought
You're
I
fine.
said.
No, I didn't hear you. Okay, hold on. Let me get some counters because I'm really bad at doing multiple things at once.
Multi-attack, and I'm the only one in doorway.
And you said 7 points of damage, correct?
Yes, 7 points of damage.
Okay, so that is okay. Who's next? I have a thing in the way. Q, you're up.
Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna sling my longbow off my shoulder and try and loose an arrow at the guy in the doorway.
Okay, go ahead to roll.
Alright. That is a total of 9 to hit.
That misses, unfortunately. Your arrow just hits, you aim it, it kind of like nicks part of Haramas' armor and just splinters off to the left.
Ting.
Anything else you want? Oh, did you roll for your, snake? Or that's level 3, never mind.
I can't do anything.
Cylon, you're up.
Okay. We haven't burned anything lately. So right here.
Okay.
Bonfire.
Was this a wisdom save, right?
Dex save.
Okay. Go ahead and, what's the spell save?
14.
Roll a natural 1. Go ahead and roll damage.
Awesome. Wait, is that natural 1? Does he take double damage or?
No, it just fails it.
Oh, okay. So what do you want to do there? You want me to roll again?
Would
'Cause
you?
I rolled 2. Just
yeah,
because.
just go ahead and roll again.
Okay. And that's the wrong thing. Hold on, I'm fucking up.
6?
Yeah, that was a D6.
Oh,
Okay, there we go. That was an actual 1d8 rolled.
all right, cool. He's as you see him catch fire, he's looking real bad. All right, now it's their turn. He is getting out of this fire. He picks up 2 short swords. As he's leaving, he picks up 2 short swords from his bed. This one actually grabs a short bow from that was laying across the pile here. This one's gonna grab 2 short swords. Number 2 is gonna take a shot at you, Ramos.
Okay.
What's your AC? Oh, it's
20.
20 right now.
Oh, it was almost. No, that misses. And this one, or these 2. This one's gonna take a step back. This one's gonna go, and you see both of them go into a very defensive stance. That's their turn. Go ahead and Paramus, your turn.
All right.
I hope you have range stuff.
I have a halberd. Isn't that considered ranged reach or?
I think it's
Is it? Yeah. So that's
Okay,
reach.
let
You're
me-
good,
Let me double check.
and
So
we can
don't
just keep
roll
the
double
melee
hit.
guys at bay.
Yeah, I can poke them through the fire.
Zero.
Yeah, it's reach.
A halberd?
Yeah. On
Yep.
your.
Yep, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna poke at him. It's a D2.
Which one? Oh, you gotta roll the hit. Roll
yeah.
roll d20 with disadvantage.
Okay. I did not roll that. That fell off the dice tower. 15 plus.
No.
No,
With
roll
disadvantage.
again.
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
But you
Come
get
on,
added
higher,
D4.
higher, higher, higher.
3.
Add your D4. You're blessed.
Okay. Sure.
It's probably not gonna do any difference.
It's probably not going to do any different, but we can still do it.
May.
4.
So I mean, that's as best as you can get.
Yeah, that's 7.
Plus your proficiency, plus your strength.
Oh God. 3 and
2. So 12.
So 12?
Yeah.
No, that misses.
Damn.
He takes a short sword and like hits you out hits your strike out the way, doing no damage. Alright, Nord, it is your turn.
All right. So I can see that even though I'm human, there's some
Yeah,
torches
you can
in there,
see
right?
all of them
Oh
'cause
yeah,
of
there's a
bonfire.
fire right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna just hurl my javelin at this dude.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit with
One-
disadvantage.
Oh crap.
wait.
You've also got your cantrips too. Don't forget about those.
I get. Why do I get disadvantage?
Because they took the dodge action.
Oh, okay. All right. Can I use the lucky to negate it?
No. But you can roll again if you don't want. You got 3 left, so you got 3 since it's new day. So you can roll another
Oh.
one.
So,
So 2 D20s, 2 D4s.
17 and a 12 I rolled.
So 12 plus
Plus your D4.
proficiency plus.
Roll your
Yeah,
blessed
that's
D4.
that's gonna hit. You need to beat a 14.
Okay, it's a 1d8 plus 3.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. Actually, it doesn't matter because he has 2 hit points.
Ooh.
How do you want to kill him?
Can I get it like it go through his mouth and out the back of his
Yeah,
head?
as he's like trying to attempt to as he blocks
Okay.
away Haramos's hit, he's like screaming like ah! And you take that opportunity to throw it, and it just like ha! And it just you threw it so hard that it just goes completely through his body or through his head, and there's a perfect javelin-sized hole in the back of his skull. And
This
your
is the
javelin-
cleric doing this, right?
This is
Yeah.
the cleric.
Cool.
You got 1 dead.
All right, and I'm gonna move up and reinforce the front, and that's
Oh,
gonna be
okay.
my turn.
Ramos, or I'm sorry, Roland.
All right. I can see number 3, correct?
Why,
I'm gonna say with Nord
Why
and
does Roland go?
Ramos that
Either
because
way.
you weren't here for your turn and you're at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
I would say since Ramos and Nord are both up there and he's kind of like around the corner for you, I would say you can, but you have disadvantage, but he has a disadvantage. Yeah, you can attack him, just roll disadvantage though.
All right. Just one more question. Could I actually go like right? If I want to, could I go here? I mean, would the fire hurt me? Is the
Yeah, it
question.
would, but you can like
Would-
jump out. You can roll acrobatics to jump out the way if you want.
Okay.
I will lose concentration on it when I am
Oh.
up next,
Well, you know
or
what?
unless I can
Let's,
do it now.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
it.
I'd say you can.
Okay,
Let-
I'm gonna let the
let's-
concentration drop on the fire.
Oh, so now it's gone.
Yeah.
Okay. In that
We'll say
case,
your turn.
in that
As soon as
case,
you left.
I will move here and I will attack this guy.
Okay, go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
Is it? It's disadvantage because he's ready, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
he dodged.
Right. Okay. The first roll was a 19.
Ooh, that hurts.
Go
Unless-
Again.
And the next one's
14.
a 14.
Yeah, that hit. That hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And I'm using my my core staff for this.
Okay.
So it's a D6.
It's a D8, I think.
What?
No, it's a D6. You're right.
Yeah,
I
mean,
was
it was two-handed, yes, but
Yeah,
the idea
right.
is the
Yeah,
idea
gotcha.
is since I'm attacking with this,
Yep,
I can
yep.
attack again because I have that ability.
Yep.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, D6.
Let's roll this. All right, it's gonna be a 3 plus a 3, so it's 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I have that extra ability since I was able to attack you once. I can attack you again with my unarmed fist.
Yep, go ahead.
Now,
Roll
do
the
I
hit
have to?
with it. Yep. Disadvantage.
It,
It's
okay,
two
so
separate
it's-
attack rolls.
it's okay. So I was wondering I don't roll again for attack.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's two separate attack rolls.
Yeah. Okay. All right. This one is 16,
Nice.
and then this one is a 20.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage. The
All right,
D4
and so
plus Dex.
D4 plus Dex. It's a 3 plus a 3. That's another 6 points of damage.
Nice. 10, fucking... Hey,
Fuck
12
him
points of
up.
damage. In one round, good job. Anything else you want to do? That was your movement, or that was your bonus attack action, so unless you want to move somewhere.
You know what? I think I can still move.
Yeah, you got a bunch of movement left. You got 5,
Alright.
10, 15, 20, 25. You got
I got.
20 more spots of movement.
All right. In that case, well, if I move back, wouldn't that mean that he gets an advantage on my
He would be able to hit you, yeah.
I think you're,
Alright,
you're
Well, you
good right
can,
there,
if
and
you
we just
move,
box him
if
in.
you move here, you can. But if you move pretty much anywhere
right,
else
right.
here,
Actually,
Sure.
I'm just gonna.
or if you move here or here, he'll be able to hit you. Anywhere else, you'll be fine.
I kind of think
Alright,
you being there, and then like Haramos and Nord pushing
yeah,
to
yeah.
here.
I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. I'm good.
We just block
Okay.
him.
All right,
Yeah.
Q, you're up.
All right. Not much I can do, so I may as well move forward.
Cool.
So 10, 15. Do I have 30
Throw the
movement?
snake.
Right?
Yeah, you have
Throw
30.
the snake.
I can't throw the snake. I'm not level 3 yet.
You can still throw the snake.
Can I move right here and see one of them?
Yeah, you can see that one.
All right, may as well go all out. I'd like to cast a Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
And I'll just shoot an arrow.
Go ahead and roll disadvantage.
First roll was 10 natural, so let me add it up real quick.
Let's see. Go ahead and roll again.
Just roll a d20 2 times.
No, the lower one was a 10.
Okay.
Okay.
So that would be +5. That hit anyway. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll damage. Plus
Alright.
a D6. So it'll be a D8 and D6 +3. Right? I think.
D8. Yeah, because it's longbow, right?
Yeah, I don't know what your dex score is.
Come on, roll you dice. Go down the tower. It's a 4 plus 6 is... That's an 8 total.
What'd you roll from the? What'd you roll?
D8 was a 4.
What'd you roll from the D6?
A 4.
4.
Did you add your dex already? Did you add your dex
Yes?
score? Your dex, yeah.
Oh, that's just a 10 total then.
Okay. Your dex is only +2. Okay. Anyway, that's more than enough to you. How do you want to kill him?
All right. May as well just pin his leg to the ground. Why not?
Okay. As you kind of have to like peeking through to see a target to hit with 2 hulking masses of armor in front of you. But you see the shot. You shoot it, goes through both of their legs, hits the guy's leg, severs the artery in his thigh, and pins him down to the floor, right towards him, right in front of Roland.
I guess that's my turn.
Alright.
So I got a way to turn that Hunter's Mark to the other guy.
Yeah, you can do as your bonus.
I used bonus to cast it, so...
No, you don't have to cast it. It just moves, so you don't have to waste 2 spell slots. All right, so Salon, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm feeling a little tired. I'm gonna chill out on the bed here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
And damn, nope. 5 plus, it's 11.
Nah, that misses. Oh, you know what? Actually, he didn't have his armor on. What is... Dex is 2. Oh, that just barely misses, unfortunately.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna just sit down on the bed. That's it.
Alright, Cohen, he had a short bow. Fuck, there's really nothing he can do. Oh, he's gonna just shoot you, Roland.
Alright.
He's not giving up.
Okay.
Fuck, that misses. Alright, Nord, you're up.
Did Hiromos go? Was he last?
Oh yeah, sorry, Ramos, you're up. I'm sorry, that was my fault.
I'm gonna just I'm gonna tell him he should just surrender, or death shall be his reward.
And he, as you say that, he's like, "Then bring on death, you little bitch."
all right, I'm gonna take off
Just rush him.
sprinting and try to armor slam him.
All right, go ahead, roll the hit.
Let me get my D20. Come
Oh, you're
on.
blessed. Don't forget the bless.
Oh, yep. I gotta find my D4.
Hashtag
Got a little
blessed.
cat tax here.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Let's see. It's D10. Yep. Come on, give me that good roll. Give me that good roll. 2.
I would say
That's a good roll.
Plus 3.
Oh yeah. So 5. That's not bad. Okay. You slam him up against the wall. Is that an action or your bonus?
I think.
I'm
Let me
not
see.
sure.
Yeah, an action.
Okay. Anything else you want to do with your bonus and your movement?
I'll move here to get out of their way, and that's it.
Okay. Nord, you're up.
So
Okay, so are you
Oh,
still
sorry, is there
pinning him
anything else
against
you wanna
the
do?
wall?
no,
Okay.
I was just gonna say. So I just slammed him into the fucking wall and then
Gotcha.
moved.
All right, Nord, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna just move straight up to this dude, and I'm just gonna just smash him over the head with my warhammer. Just try to
Go ahead.
cave in his brain like a baby seal.
God, Lord. All right, go ahead and roll the hit. Jesus Christ.
I think we should be taking these guys alive.
4. I don't think that's gonna hit. 4 plus 5 is a 9,
9.
plus my strength.
No, that would be.
Yeah,
That is
the 5
that
is
is
with
with
your
my
strength.
strength.
Go
Yeah,
ahead and roll a
that's right.
d4. See if you get a.
Oh, damn it! I
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Oh, I wasn't blessed. Never mind.
Got my own blessing.
You should have blessed me.
Oh, what?
Would you roll a 1?
I blessed
Misses,
myself.
unfortunately. Sorry. He jumps back as soon as you hit down, and he kind of like hisses at you.
Oh,
He
he's
hisses?
slipperier. I'm slipperier. Slippy little fella.
All right, roll in your.
He's maybe Naga in
Alright,
disguise.
I'm gonna move right here,
All right.
and I'm gonna go and attack him.
All right.
Is this
just-
disadvantage or just
Nope, just straight roll.
Alright. That I don't think this is gonna work. Hold on, 8 plus.
You're one of the blessed ones.
You can roll a d4.
I can roll this 4. Alright.
Yep.
So it's 11 plus 12.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
Didn't have his armor on.
Okay, good. Then I will do the same thing as I did last time.
Yep.
Quarterstaff. D.
Okay. Go and roll a d6.
It's 1, so plus 3 is 4 damage.
Okay.
And then if he's not dead yet, then I do my secondary
He
attack.
is not dead yet.
Alright, then I will attempt for an unarmed attack now.
Okay.
17, I know that hits.
Yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead.
Alright, and then this is a d4. Right.
Yep.
Plus your dex or something.
Yeah, plus dex. So this is so that makes it 6 points of damage.
So how much total?
Say again?
How much total?
Oh, 6 total, yeah.
No, what was the first? What was your d6 plus your dex? What was the total? What was the total damage?
Okay. The total damage. Hold on, let me count. Let's see. It was 6.
You said 5, right?
7, 8. So
Or
it's
you roll a 1. Plus,
Okay, it's 10 total.
okay. He is
10
on
total.
death's door. You You hit him across the face, hit him in the gut. He does not look good at all.
All right.
Anything else you want to do?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Q, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna be a kill stealer, so I'm just
All right.
gonna walk in, close the door.
Okay.
Like we don't want no one to see what's about to go down.
I like it. Sideline, you're up.
Like some mock shit.
All right, so I am going to offer this guy his life. He is on death's door. He is surrounded by all of us, and we've just closed the door on him. You will tell us everything that you know about this hideout, how many people are in this hideout, where they are, all the information that you have, and we will let you live. And I'm gonna try to persuade him that, and I think that it's.
Are you persuading or are you casting the spell?
I'm trying to persuade. I'm diplomating.
Go ahead and what's your go ahead and roll persuasion.
If you do not, then many of my friends here will destroy you. That's a 15 plus pretty high persuasion. Persuasion is plus 6, so 21.
How?
It's charisma,
Alright.
and I've got.
Wait, how'd you get a 19 on charisma?
What? I rolled a because he had his roll stats, and I'm a half elf.
Oh, 18 plus 1, cool.
Yeah, that he kind of looks down. He looks like he still has a fire in his eye, but he does not look like he's on death's door. He takes your words to heart, but he still looks like he has a fire in his eye. He still has his short bow in hand. He's going to drop it and go into another defensive position just for his own safety. Nord, you're up.
What?
Oh,
Why did
right.
you
Oh,
keep me?
Ramos, you're up. I keep on forgetting. Sorry.
Alright, I want to grab him and basically I want to choke him to death.
Hey, that's what I wanted to do too. That's
Very-
what
very-
I wanted to do.
Very holy
Oh,
paladin.
I
Very
wanted to
holy
take my-
paladin.
I wanted to take my staff, two-handed it, and just slam his head against the wall.
I'm
Hey.
wanting to choke him to death. Alright, let's see if I can hit.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll grapple.
7 plus athletics, so 5. So
I'm
that's
pretty sure
Wait.
D4.
7
too.
plus athletics, so 5.
Wait, what's your athletics score?
it's a plus 5.
All right, so it'll be
Okay, okay,
13.
hold on, I'm doing the math.
It'd
Okay, I
be-
rolled
it'd
a
be
D4.
12.
You get a D4 too.
that's not an attack roll.
Oh, okay.
Or, no.
It's a you roll a 7
yeah,
plus 5, 12.
Yeah. Does that hit?
He's able to jump out the way.
Fuck off. Damn. Alright.
Nord, you're up.
All right. Can I attempt to like disarm him?
He dropped his bow. He doesn't have anything in his hands.
Oh, can I
He's-
just
he's
like?
Yeah, he
Can
drops
I
his
tackle
bow.
him? Can I I want to subdue him. I don't want to kill the guy. I would
Go
rather
ahead and
subdue.
roll. Go ahead and roll grapple.
All right.
So it'll be a D20 plus your athletics.
Can't even see because this big pink circle of Cylons.
There's no
Yeah,
big
so-
pink circle. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes,
On my-
look in Discord. Look in Discord, you'll see what we've been talking about.
So a 7 plus athletics. Let's see
You
here.
guys have never complained about a big pink circle before.
So a 10. I know it's new. Yeah, this is totally. It's the first time I've seen it.
Oh,
let me-
my
I got a 10.
headset is huge.
Oh, you're able to grapple him. He's tackled on the floor.
I'm gonna say stop struggling, you some bitch. Just chill out. We're not gonna kill you. We don't want to hurt you, except for that guy over there. But he's he'll chill out. I swear.
Roland,
Stop struggling.
Roland, can you please take Ramos into the other room? So are we still in combat order?
Nah, we're good. We're out of combat.
Okay.
I just want to hold this guy until he mellows out and calms down. We're not gonna kill him.
I'm gonna push him out of the way.
We just need some information. Dude, we'll let you go. I swear it on my scout's honor.
Diplomancing commence. What can you tell us? What can you tell us about the rest of the hideout? Secret passages, enemies. What is your strength here? Tell us all of your secrets for this place, and you will go. You leave anything out if I feel you have lied to me, and I will let Hiramos have his way with you. And I point back at the big ugly guy in armor that just tried to kill him anyways, even though he surrendered.
He looks back at you, or he looks at you, looks at Hiramos, and
Can I roll to intimidate?
I mean, yeah, you're pretty intimidating. Everyone's standing above him with no armor or anything. So he looks at you guys, and he's like, "Well, I don't know I don't know any secret passage. I just know we just go by a guy named we follow the orders of Blaststaff. That's about it. And he follows some lady or something called the Black Spider."
Glassstaff. Is Glassstaff here?
As far as I know.
Is the Black
Black
Spider
Widow?
here?
Tell me what you know about this Black Widow. What's that?
The Black Spider. I don't know who he is. He just talks. He just sends letters to Glassstaff, and he tells us what to do.
Okay, so he's not here. So, all right.
How many of you are there here?
I don't know.
I'm gonna
Listen,
start,
friend.
push my way past Cylon a little bit.
Put my hand up, block him. I walk up, I put my hand on his shoulder. Listen, friend, and I squeeze a little bit harder. You tell us everything you know, or you will not get out of here alive.
Look, I don't know enough. That's all I know, man. That's all I know.
Bugbears?
Can I insight?
Yeah, go ahead.
What is with those bugbears?
They help us keep the
Damn.
populace fucking settled. I don't know, man.
That's-
Fucking the Black Spider brought him over here.
That's a 9.
He looks like he's telling the truth.
Okay, but
I look over at Tom
I
like,
take-
told you so, dude. Those bugbears are bad.
I take my quarterstaff and I just place it, against his throat, but not choking him, just kind of intimidating him, trying to say if I can, look, buddy. I don't give a damn about no fucking spotter, but I do give a damn about my boss. You tell me exactly how we find this guy and how exactly we can navigate through here, all right?
Just fucking follow the passages, you fuck. He's in the back room.
Well, is there anything that dangerous between us and the back room?
I don't
Anything.
know. I sleep
what?
in here, you fuck.
Well, what's the thing with the goddamn
Piece of
psychic
shit.
attack? What is that?
I
What is
don't
attacking him?
I don't know. That's what I don't go back there, man. I just fucking live in here.
And I
Fucking
take
go out when
my quarterstaff. I'm like, Ramos, do what you want.
I'm gonna, is he laying on the ground? Like, how is he?
Nord has him in a grapple.
Like, do you
So-
have him pinned to the ground?
Yeah, I got him in kind of like a reverse choke. I got him all wrapped up in a chokehold. Making sure he's not getting away.
All right.
A rear naked chokehold.
And this is on the naked part.
Yeah, you know me. You know how I roll.
Well, my friend, I do not trust you or believe you, so Hiramos can have his way.
I'm gonna say hold him to the ground.
I don't want a part of this, dude. I get off this guy. I don't like this. This doesn't make me feel good. I think he's telling the truth from what I know. I don't think this guy should die. I mean, he told us what
Get on
he
the
knew.
ground and tell him.
But if
Alright.
if we let him go, he could potentially.
As you're saying
We
that,
could tie him
he
up and gag him.
Ramos just brings up his sword and just gougers
I'm not-
his head.
I was gonna stomp his head in, but okay.
It's still okay. He brings up his foot and gougers the dude's head. It's brain matter and blood and skull pieces everywhere.
Ugh. I look away. I'm like, Jesus, Ramos, you fucking.
I'm gonna
Oh.
scratch my boot on the floor, trying to rub it off.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so heading back in here. Well, Let's search this room really quick.
Yeah, I need to investigate from my dart I threw earlier.
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation.
I don't think I have to investigate to find my javelin in the dude's mouth, right?
No.
Cool.
I look around, see all kinds of blood, and like, yep, this place is clean.
17 for the investigation.
I got a 3.
Are you? What are you checking?
For my dart that I threw earlier.
Oh yeah, you get it. No problem.
I rolled a 3 just to see if there's anything important in here or
You
valuable.
see a lot of blood.
I see a lot of blood. Just gonna head on back here and
I rolled a 15 plus a 20, so like a dirty 20. Anything cool?
What are you checking?
Just let's see, what area am I at? I guess
Y'all
is
are
there-
all pretty much in.
Okay, then just like the area. Any valuables? Anything that looks valuable? Like,
Are you checking the crates? Or are you checking the red brands? What are you
I'll
doing?
check the stack of crates, the large stack of crates.
Oh, you thumb through it. Most of them are
what is this?
have
thing?
you're able to pick out through them. A lot of them are just filled with food and dried goods.
All right.
Is this statue right here? Is this like a dead fish on its side?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over here to look at whatever.
Can I search the dead bodies? See
Yeah.
if there's
Go
anything
ahead and
on
roll
them?
investigation.
Haramos, you are making a mess. There's a trail of bloody footprints.
8.
Okay, going through, you find altogether about 12 gold pieces between the 3 of them. 12 gold pieces and about like 20 like 30 silver,
Alright, so 12 and 30.
and 2 red garnets.
Red garnets?
Yep, and then you also find their red bread and clothes on the piles.
Okay. Well, I tell the guys, hey guys, I found some gold and silver amongst the bodies. Do you guys want to split up?
You
Sure.
can keep it, I say.
And we do you think we should like take these outfits? Maybe we can like disguise ourselves.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
And, like,
but,
sneak
there's,
through 'em?
but there's only 2 of them.
There's 3.
Hey, wait,
Oh,
I
three.
We could have a couple of us pretend they're taking us as hostage, you know, like, and then we'll like jump them at the time's right, and like, you know.
That's actually not bad. I like that.
I gotta go do stuff. Some family came over.
That's
Okay,
fine.
yeah, it's probably getting towards the end of our session.
Yeah.
Later.
We can
Alright.
just pick it up next week.
You guys each get, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each get 100 and or 75 experience.
25 experience.
Is this enough to level up yet, or?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We'll see you guys.
All right, see you later.
Later.
Okay. Make sure you write down what you got out of that so we can split it up later.
Yeah, I'll just keep it for myself, and then we'll do it next week.
Yeah.
Reconvene.
I think that's what we did last time. We just had a note card with the stuff on it. And
I saved
split it
the
up.
table and everything. Sorry, I saved the table.
All right, that's okay.
Just put what was it?
I'll just remember 12 and I'll put it in the Discord. 12 and
Yeah,
30.
put in. Yeah, sorry, I was
That's what, okay.
I have to get going to another group.
Oh,
Alright,
thanks for
I'll,
hanging out afterward.
Yeah, no problem. I'll catch you guys next week.
All
All right, see you.
Also, just so you know, that overkill is perfectly going with my character.
Well, I mean, we weren't actually gonna let him out. I mean, I was gonna pat him on the chest and a point blank fire blast through his heart.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Fire bolt through the chest.
All right, well, I'll see you guys next week. All right.
See ya.
Alright, see ya.
Okay, well that's that. I'll be doing a little bit of sprint vector in an hour or so. I'm gonna take a break, go check in on the rest of the house and see what's up with them. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I do have a shoulder brace on for my tendonitis. I'm not supposed to be doing it, but I at least want to give the good college try for the challenge this week. Probably won't be seriously doing any Orbis or Sprint Vector until next week, hopefully. It's starting to feel better. Brace, muscle relaxers, got a cortisone shot, all that good stuff. It sucks not being able to do that, but hopefully I'll be doing more streams of those by the end of the week. Hopefully, they told me it'll be about another 2 weeks after the cortisone shot. That seems to be their standard answer. So, don't know. Might end up just be soft stuff like this, maybe some seeded stuff. But thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure to like, sub if you're on YouTube, follow if you're on Twitch. It's been fun, guys. See you next time.